long. And then, of course, we'll talk about a couple of players we expect to make a pretty big impact and a whole lot more. But, man, I'll tell you, it's late August here at Lake of the Ozarks. Kids are back to school. High school football season is officially here. And for the rest of the lake, they're probably enjoying the shootout festivities and getting ready for this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a busy day for you.
Oh, yeah.
You're out there at the shootout all day and at the poker run. And so you got a nice tan going tonight. Double duty because we got a great game. And 2 first-year head coaches, and as you mentioned, a lot of success in their past, in their background. So they're gonna build these programs up. It'll be really interesting to see what we get tonight.
Yeah, and we talked before we came on, and we're anticipating a pretty competitive game tonight. You know, it's 2 young teams that are looking to get off to a hot start, and tonight both teams hope they can start their season off with the win. So we told you on tonight's pregame show, Chris is going to catch up with head coach Warren Seitz, the former Missouri quarterback and NFL player.
Yep.
That is in his first year. And then, of course, Jonathan Schoonover for Noster, and an incredible resume he brings. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more when we return to tonight's Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve.
At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
It's our most protective wash yet. Introducing the Quick Car Ceramic Wash. It's an industrial-grade polymer solution with ceramic nanotechnology, resulting in high-end, advanced scientific protection of your vehicle's finish. The Quick Car Ceramic Wash. Try it on its own or with the monthly Unlimited Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Jefferson City and Osage Beach.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee in Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee in Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
And we welcome you back here to Versailles, Missouri for Lake TV's Game of the Week. William Holtz alongside Chris Schneider. And Chris, Noster comes in. Obviously, no records at this point. Both teams start out 0-0. And I think that's one thing that makes week 1 of the high school football season so exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact that we've got 2 first-year head coaches makes it even more exciting because these guys both come in with winning histories in the past. They've both won state championships at different schools. So there's a lot of excitement with these programs. You just kind of wonder how long it's going to take to get them going. Noster and Versailles have played season openers for the last several years, with Noster winning the last 3, I believe. And so they've kind of dominated this of late. We'll see if Versailles can get that turned around and get things back on a winning track for them.
Yeah, and you had put some great numbers together prior to the game, and it looked like they've won those last 3 contests over the last 2 years by an average of like 34 points a game. So they've really stuck it to the Tigers. And we'll talk about Versailles, our home team, momentarily. But first I want to focus on Noster coming in. Of course, 3 straight wins here to open the season with Versailles, but it's a new team. It's a young team, and they got a brand new head coach in Noster, and one that brings an incredible resume with him.
Yeah, and I just talked with him down on the field. We'll see that in just a minute. But it's kind of been crazy. He said we had 2 buses. One of them didn't start. So they all piled into one bus to come down, and then so they didn't have enough helmets, so a couple of the guys won't have a helmet tonight. They're going to be over there on the sideline. So it's kind of been chaos for Knob Noster so far, but they're here. They're ready to go. Coach Schoonover is a great young coach, and he's going to have them fired up, ready to go.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at his resume, Chris, it's fairly impressive. Of course, he's tonight's Cool Breeze Marine Spotlight Player of the game, although not a player.
Not a player.
We don't have a lot of players to choose from, but we do have an impressive young coach. He's first year, as we said.
And he kind of looks like a movie star there, doesn't he?
Yeah, it kind of looks like you a little bit.
Yeah.
But his most impressive stretch in his many head coaching gigs was his 5-year run at North Andrew, Missouri, an overall mark of 62-2. Only 2 losses, and those came in state championship games. 5 straight appearances. 3 of those 5 years, he hoisted the trophy, and that is just incredible. Probably a shoo-in for the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame in his future. And he comes to Knob Noster, like we said, with a young team, with a lot of guys that are going to be looking to get a lot of playing time that aren't accustomed to that. And you actually caught up with Coach just a little bit ago.
Okay, Coach, so here we are, late August. Boy, we're going to play in some heat tonight.
Well, this is like air conditioner to us. The lake breeze, it's great. Yeah, it's this heat's been quite a deal this week.
Yeah. So your first year at Knob Noster, what do you have to work with this year?
Well, I've got some speed. I've got some kids that have a little chip on their shoulder from the past, and they're ready to start playing some football.
Yeah. So they struggled a little bit last year, but a couple years before that had winning seasons. So they might have that winning attitude that you can come in and work with.
Yeah, Coach Johnson there before did a great job with the kids running the veer, and he had the kids to run the veer and really push that line. So we've got a little different dynamic of kids now, and we just got to adjust and do the best what we got.
So what kind of an offense do you run?
A little bit of a spread, a little bit of pound. I mean, we're going to try to mix it up a little bit and just isolate guys in different positions.
Right. And coming in your first year, has it been tough to teach the language and the system and everything that you're bringing in?
It's been really tough. Just teaching them to down block, teaching them to get in a proper 3-point stance. I mean, it's tough when you got seniors that are learning the basics, and so that's what football's all about, though. Learning the basics, and the process is what it's all about. And I love the process and taking a team and develop them into champions. And more than just the technique, we're working on character more than anything right now.
Right. And you know about champions because you've won state championships in the past as a coach, so you come in with some skins on the wall.
We've won a few in the past. I had a great staff under me there, so that helped too. I got a great staff here, so we're looking to change some things.
Okay, and what about this Versailles team? What are you looking at for them?
Versailles is great. I mean, after watching them on film, the new coach they got, I knew him from Nemaha Central. He does a great job. I mean, they got a great quarterback. It's going to be a different Versailles than what people know.
Hey, Coach, thank you so much for your time. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you.
So you got to catch up with head coach for Knob Noster, and we talked about what he brings to the table. And this year's team, though, this is going to be a whole new project for someone like him that's accustomed to winning.
Yeah, it's so tough after you've gone 62-2, and your only 2 losses were in state championship games, and then you come and rebuild a program like Knob Noster. That's got to be tough. But then, I mean, you just heard from him. He's got that fire of a good young coach. He's looking forward to the challenge. I think he's excited about it, and you have to have that if you're going to get things turned around.
Indeed, my friends. So we've talked about Knob Noster, the visiting team, in tonight's opener for Lake TV's Game of the Week. Later in our pregame show presented by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Uncle Chris and I, we're going to talk about some of the content coming up, not just over the weekend, but what you can look forward to on Lake TV. But, of course, we got to talk about Versailles, and we'll do that and a whole lot more when we return to our COMC pregame show after this.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
you know the meaning of dedication. The early mornings and the late nights spent pursuing your dream. The commitment and passion to turn those dreams into reality. That spirit of dedication is why Central Bank is always there, working behind the scenes, helping you navigate those twists and turns in your journey with solutions that are tailored to meet your business needs. Central Bank. We do business better.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
And we're back here on Lake TV for tonight's game of the week. Noster traveling to take on the hometown Versailles Tigers. And we look at Versailles and a lot of things new here in Versailles. And before I can even talk about their new head coach, I have to lay the foundation by talking about the closeness from the University of Missouri to Versailles is overwhelming. As far as first you have Audie Walton from Walmart family, who is from Versailles, and because of that, Versailles has one of the only opportunities to have the same logo as the Missouri Tigers.
I mean, exact same.
It is the exact same. Other schools that have Tigers and have used that head have to manipulate the colors and change the color scheme. You look right there. That is the Missouri Tiger head Versailles gets to use. And so many people here in Versailles just love Mizzou. When you're from Missouri, that is the big dog in the state for college. And so for those of you that are Versailles and Missouri fans, you're going to love this guy that's the new head coach for the Versailles Tigers, Warren Seitz. You heard that name, folks?
Yeah, you know what? When I first saw the name, I go, like, I've heard that name before. And I looked him up, and it's like, oh, yeah, he was a Mizzou quarterback, right? And so, I mean, a great quarterback, and then went to the NFL, played a couple years in the NFL, and then got into coaching, and he's had a great coaching career.
Yeah, and so he's here at Versailles, and I saw an article that KRCG had done, and they had interviewed Coach Seitz, and he talked about always loving the lake from his time at the University of Missouri, and him and his wife have moved back down here, and he's just so excited to take over this young program. And when you talk about an area like Versailles, not only are you right here in Lake of the Ozarks, one of the forgotten about towns, when you talk about immediate Lake of the Ozarks, you talk about Camdenton, Osage Beach, Lake Ozark, and some of those areas, but little bitty Versailles right here between Eldon and Gravois Mills. A lot of stuff takes place right here. This is an attractive job, and I think for Versailles, they've got their guy.
Yeah, and they've got some tradition here, and so I think the Versailles faithful hoping to bring that tradition back, their tradition of winning, and I think this is the guy to do it, and I think they got the right guy. I really do. I think it's going to be some good years ahead.
And speaking of Coach Warren Seitz, we're going to talk with him in just a minute, but I believe momentarily we're going to have our national anthem, so do be prepared. We'll cut to that as soon as that starts. But Warren Seitz, although you got to catch up with him earlier, we'll show you that on the other side of our national anthem. But when you talk about the team that Coach Seitz has taken over, a lot of young guys, and they do return their starting quarterback, Adam Ratcliffe, from a year ago, their senior, and he is tonight's Spotlight Player of the Game, presented by Cool Breeze Marine, and he's a solid athlete. I got to ref this guy's upward basketball games when he was 10 years old playing against 11 and 12-year-olds, and the score would end up 28-6, and he would have 25 of the 28 points playing against kids 2 and 3 years older than him. Just an incredible athlete. He's a three-sport standout, and he's got his work cut out for him. He's got an underclass offensive line, and just incredible. However, we do want to direct our attention to the field for God Bless America. Versailles Tigers marching band. And I believe we'll have the national anthem up here momentarily. National anthem. We'll have that for you in just a second. But for those of you here for tonight's game, we've got Noster and the hometown Versailles Tigers from beautiful Audrey J. Walton Sports Complex here in Versailles. And love this setting. You'll see the baseball fields just over the visiting bleachers there, those built over the last couple of years. And facilities here, Chris, they're second to none in this conference.
Yeah, got good boosters here at Versailles, and that's, people make fun of that, but that's a key part of the program. In order to get a winning program, there do have to be some booster dollars pumped in, and you can see by the facilities around here, this football field is just an amazing facility. The baseball field next door, really, really top notch. So, it's really tough to beat what Versailles has going here. One of the reasons why they can get a guy like Coach Seitz, Warren Seitz, with just a great pedigree track record, that they can get him to come in.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So when you look at the Versailles starting roster, Adam Ratcliffe, we told you about him. He's going to have to make some big-time plays for this team tonight, and he's not going to be alone because they're going to rely on Ty Edgar, the junior, and he kind of busted onto the scene late in the year, and he's going to get a bulk of the carries tonight. Now it's time for tonight's national anthem. By the Versailles Tigers marching band. So we'll take a commercial break. When we come back on tonight's Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show, Chris going to talk with Warren Seitz, head coach of the Versailles Tigers. Don't go anywhere.
Your car and boat are your pride and joy. Here at Extensive Detailing and Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, we're ready to create a shine that lasts. If you want the best, most thorough detail of the lake, it's time to schedule your free consultation. No time, no problem. We can come to you at work, the dock, or at your home, so you never have to change your schedule. And don't forget about our industry-leading ceramic coating for any surface you want to protect. With Extensive Detailing and Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, you're one call away from the cleanest boat or car you've ever seen since you took
Welcome back to beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, this is Greg at Surdak Yamaha on Osage Beach. Getting out on the water has never been so important to you and your family. With warmer weather on the horizon, now is the perfect time to get your new Yamaha Wave Runner or sport boat ready for some fun. Here at Surdak Yamaha, we've got just what you need. Our 2021 lineup of Yamaha Wave Runners and sport boats features sleek new designs and enhanced technology, so you can enjoy the premium boating experience powered by the #1 brand on the water. Surdak Yamaha has been family owned and operated since 1971, and this year we are proud to celebrate 50 years. For job opportunities as well as recreation opportunities, visit Surdak Yamaha on Osage Beach today.
You ride on our reputation at Gary Surdak. You ride on our reputation. You ride on our reputation.
Have you heard of vitamin IV drips at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach? IV is a very efficient way to deliver all that goodness from vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a hydrating fluid. Our IV drips can increase your energy level, your wellness, and help you feel great. We can accommodate groups in the comfort of our center in Osage Beach. However, we are excited to let you know that New Spring Wellness Center is also going mobile. Now you can save time and feel better by getting an IV vitamin boost at your event, like bachelor parties, weddings, golf outings, or even a company gathering. Call New Spring Wellness Center, and with a little pre-planning, we will come to you and boost your health.
All right, I'm standing here with Versailles Coach Seitz. So, Coach, you're kind of a legend. We're out here with a Tiger on the field, and you're used to the old Tiger as an old, I shouldn't say old, as a former quarterback of the Mizzou Tigers.
Experienced, isn't that what we say when we get older? But I love the black and gold, and I love seeing the Tiger in the middle of the field. Nothing, great way to start.
Absolutely. Okay, so first year at Versailles, you come in, you take over the program. How's that been going?
It's been going okay. We've had our ups and downs. I know they struggled last year, not only in the games, but with COVID and really being inconsistent. So we've tried to get some consistency going this year with practices and the jamboree and just get it going. And I've been happy with the way they've played, especially over the last week or so.
Fantastic. What kind of an offense do you bring in?
We mostly are one back. We'll have a quarterback run. We'll run a little option, but we'll throw the ball also. So we like spread it around to a lot of different people.
Cool. And this heat we're going to be playing in tonight, is that going to make any difference at all?
Well, we've been practicing. It's been pretty hot all week, as you know, and it might play a little bit of factor, but hopefully our guys are hydrated and they come out ready to play, and we'll just see, when the sun goes down, it gets a lot nicer.
Absolutely. And you come in as a very successful coach, won some championships and whatnot. You got a new coach over at Noster. He's won some championships. What are you expecting from them tonight?
Well, I think they're going to be similar to us in one back and open it up a little bit. And defensively, I'm sure they're going to try to put pressure on us offensively. So it's really going to come down to the team that has probably the least amount of mistakes, execute the best both offensively and defensively.
Coach, good luck tonight, and thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So that's Coach Warren Seitz, head coach of the Versailles Tigers. Chris, you got to talk with him, and I'm kind of interested to see what kind of offensive game plan Versailles is going to come out with.
It is going to be interesting. It's one thing's for sure, it's going to revolve around Adam Ratcliffe because he's their stud. He's been their stud for a while, and I think with a great coach like Coach Seitz, he's going to see what's working. And if it's the run game, which I think is what he's going to try first, then they're going to probably try to stick with that. If they got to go to the air, they'll probably end up trying to do that. But you got Adam in there, so he's got a good chance to do something good tonight.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what that game plan is. Yeah, they love to run here in Versailles historically over the last 3 to 5 years, and I think that's more to do with the personnel they've had to work with than anything, because obviously when you pass the ball, a lot more risk for turnovers and dangerous plays. But it'll be interesting. We said, both these teams going to come in, and they match up well as far as an equal playing field we felt like coming into this game. And anytime you can have a game that's going to stay competitive throughout, as we hope tonight does, that's more exciting not just for us, but for the viewers and both for the programs. So we've laid the foundation for tonight's game. We're just about 4 or 5 minutes away from kickoff. But for those of you who watch Lake TV regularly, wondering what's coming up, we'll tell you this weekend we've got our biggest show of the year. It's the 33rd annual Lake of the Ozarks Shootout. Uncle Chris, and I'll tell you what, there is so many people in town for that, and I'll tell you, Versailles probably having a hard time staying focused on tonight's game plan because they want to get out to Ron's bright and early tomorrow for what should be an epic weekend at Lake of the Ozarks. You see, I got the logo wear on. It's the largest non-sanctioned boat race of the year across America, and the coolest part about it is it's all for charity. Last year, over $400,000 raised for over 20 local charities and fire districts here in the the local communities. So it really is the lifeblood of a lot of these nonprofits, a lot of the fire departments, and just incredible. And we know as we move forward, this shootout is only going to grow. Tomorrow's racing starts at 10 a.m. and, of course, the same on Sunday as well. So tonight's captains, they'll meet at midfield, shake hands, and we'll get the coin toss. Chris, any predictions? You think I think Versailles is going to win the toss. They're going to defer to the second half.
Yeah, probably. And I like the Tigers' chances to win tonight. I really like what Coach Seitz has done coming in, and I think he's got things rolling in the right direction there at home, and he's got a good, strong senior quarterback in our, Cool Breeze Marine Spotlight Player of the game. I think Versailles is going to get the season started off right tonight.
I'll tell you one thing's for certain, Chris, regardless of what team comes out, both teams rocking the matte finish black helmets. How about the Versailles helmet with that V, that tiger head? They got new equipment again. Unreal. Look at those hats, baby.
I tell you what,
one of those.
You're up on the fashion. You got the black matte helmets down. I don't know what all that stuff is. It just looks like cloth and colors to me, baby.
Well, then again, when you were growing up, they all wore leather helmets, so it's been a while.
No face mask, yeah.
Always giving you a hard time. So Versailles looks like they are, well, we'll wait for the official indication. But tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Central Ozarks Medical Center. Convenient locations all over mid-Missouri, from Richland to Camdenton, Osage Beach, and then, of course, inside many local schools in the area, whether it's mental, behavioral, pediatric, or long-term care. And don't forget about their mobile dental clinic that will come to you and set up in locations for your routine cleanings and checkups and things of that nature. Central Ozarks Medical Center. So as we get ready for tonight's kickoff, Chris, you took the Tigers, the hometown team. Give me a score prediction.
Oh, boy, that's tough with a first game of the year. I'm going to say 35-28.
35-28, you're going with the home team.
I'm going with Versailles.
Love it. All right, I will go with 21-12 Versailles.
Okay, so we both take Versailles tonight. We'll see how we turn out. You're usually a lot better picker than me.
That's because the sun shines on a dog's butt every once in a while, and sometimes even more than once in a while.
You're good with your football picks, that's for sure.
Well, I wasn't good on the gridiron myself, so at least I got something working for me.
Yeah, baby.
All right, so Versailles, they do indeed win the toss and defer to the second half. And the kickoff, and it's a good one into the end zone for a touchback. And so Noster, they're going to start with the football, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And a nice breeze out there. I mean, down on the field, it really is literally about 100 degrees in the sun. Sun will be going down shortly. You can see some shadows out there. But there is a nice breeze, so it doesn't feel as terribly hot out there as it is. In fact, Noster coach was saying kind of feels like air conditioning with that breeze blowing through.
Look at this interesting lineup. They go with the center, the quarterback out of the gun. Actually, I believe, we're going to have a false start. It was actually starting tailback Tim Williams, the senior, who was lined up out of the Wildcat. But it's going to be a penalty flag on the play. Boy, I'll tell you what, rough start. First play from scrimmage of the year, and we have a false start. So 1st and 15. You get
a lot of those things, though, in the first game of the year. You get a lot of mistakes, especially when you got a first-year coach coming in and everybody trying to learn the system and do new things. And it's kind of all foreign to these guys at this point.
Indeed. So the quarterback, Rhett Grochin, he's going to hand off to Williams outside, and he is stopped. Great pursuit defensively for Versailles, and I think 1 yard for Williams. That's actually Trey Payne, the sophomore, in there for Noster. And tell you what, good start here for the Tigers. So after a 2-yard gain for tailback Tim Williams, Noster has their work cut out for him here.
Yep, they got themselves in a hole early with that penalty, trying to dig out of that hole here in the first drive of the game. It'd be big for Versailles if their defense can step up, get a nice stop here.
No doubt about it. So Payne out of the shotgun. And he's going to keep it here on the option, and he is going to gain positive yardage up to the 25-yard line.
And Payne is just a sophomore, too, so this kid's going to be around for a couple more years after this year. That says that's a lot of hope for this Noster program.
Cole Vibrock in on the stop for the Tigers. The senior, you'll hear his name called often tonight. One of the senior leaders for Coach Warren Seitz here. 3rd and long. Mishap snap and covered up by Payne. So not a good opening series for Noster. They're going to be facing a 4th and 7 from their own 23-yard line, and they'll be set to punt. Vibrock, he's going to go back to receive the punt for the Tigers.
Real nice job by the Tigers defense right off the bat. First defensive series of the season, and they get a stop and force a punt.
Payne, who looks like he also does the punting duty for the Panthers, gets it away, and that is a low kick. Does take a Panther bounce before slowing down at about the 33-yard line.
These kids are fired up. You see that Panther player pick up the dead ball and throw it at the ref, almost hit the ref in the face there. These kids are ready to go. You got to remember, they've been looking forward to tonight, to this game, for the last couple months at least, you know, so they're ready to go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Chris, man, you imagine back in the good old days, Friday Night Lights, first game of the year, you got a brand new high-profile coach, you're at home. It's, man, I tell you what, nothing like it. So,
and the coaches come in, you know, they've won state championships, both of them, so the players really believe them. They really believe in these coaches right now.
Ratcliffe out of the gun, empty backfield. Little quick bubble screen to the outside, and that's hauled in and caught. Ratcliffe, first attempt, caught by Logan Rand, another senior, about 9 yards.
Nice. So they come out throwing. Nice quick out on the left side. You can see Ratcliffe was right on the money with that pass, 9 yards. So 2nd and 1, and this gives them a lot of options. They can run the ball. They can do something tricky, whatever they want to do.
My favorite down in football for an offense is 2nd and 1, because as you alluded to, you can air it out and face a 3rd and 1 and be just fine.
Yep, absolutely.
2nd and 1. Here's the give to Vibrock, who comes from the slot, and he is covered up in his tracks. Good pursuit defensively. Leading the way was Justin Wilbers, the senior for the Panthers. That's going to go for a loss of 3, maybe 4, bring him about a 3rd and 4 from the 39-yard line.
Boy, I tell you what, that rushing defense was in on the Tigers immediately. So that's not a good indication early from the Tigers' offensive line, but it is 3rd and 5 now after that loss of 4 on 2nd down.
So on 3rd down, Ratcliffe going to go out of the shotgun, empty backfield, 4 wide receivers. Now in motion is Vibrock. It's going to be an option. Ratcliffe going to keep it. He's fighting for that extra yardage, and he is real close. And he has, it looks like, they may call for a measurement, but Chris, from here, the naked eye tells me that's going to be a 1st down presented by Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks. And Ratcliffe on the option has a 1st down up to the 43-yard line. So nice call on 3rd and manageable. You go with the option, give your signal caller some freedom, and Ratcliffe, he makes the good decision, but was more impressive was that extra effort to fight for that last 2 yards, and he just got that 1st down.
And we've seen plenty of plays just like that from Versailles the last few years, because Ratcliffe is so big, so strong. Give him the ball, let him run, and usually he picks up positive yardage like he did right there, and he's tough to bring down.
Look at head coach Jonathan Schoonover, and I don't think he's happy with the spot. He wanted a measurement on that. He thought it was going to be 4th and inches, but to no avail. So you'll see right there the Missouri State High School Activities Association official. A couple of them there talking to Panthers head coach, and it's a priceless facial reaction right there. Coach, smile, you're on TV. Gotta love it. So 1st down and 10. Ratcliffe has completed his first pass and then his first rushing attempt, good for a 1st down. So good start for him. See if he can build on this early momentum. Drops back. steps up in the pocket, eludes the first guy, throws across his body, high, hauled in by Cole Vibrock. Impressive pass, goes for 14 yards and another first down, presented by Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks. Nice throw right there from Ratcliffe and a real nice catch from Vibrock.
Yeah, and watch him. A good rush again. Ratcliffe gets out of that tackle and buys him some time to find the receiver, and a great catch there on the other end.
Talk about former college quarterback Warren Sykes. Probably didn't love what he saw when it left the hand, but loved the finished result. First down, Tigers. And we do have a penalty flag here on the Tigers. Looks like it's going to be a false start. Back him up 5 yards.
Yeah, and again, this is game 1 of the season, so probably more than any other game of the year, you're going to see more of those kind of penalties tonight, just because it's game 1. The kids just are still figuring it all out, getting the timing worked out and the plays worked out and all that.
Penalty flags tonight brought to you by Veracruz, our favorite place. Stop after every game in Versailles. I can already taste the white queso dip. Jose, get ready for us, buddy. First down and 15. Ratcliffe. Great pursuit here by Noster.
Yeah.
They weren't fooled a bit in leading the way defensively. Sean Floyd, the senior. He also got help from Wilbers, the senior lineman. About a 1 yard loss, maybe 2, going to bring up second down and long.
Yeah, and so far in this game, Noster has been able to shut down the run game pretty good, pretty well. It's Versailles' passing game early on that's picked up a couple of big plays so far.
So just inside Panther territory, it's second and long from the 48-yard line.
Boy, it's a beautiful night, isn't it?
Indeed. And we got a nice hard count from the senior, and he gets a Panther to jump. So that illegal procedure call or that false start, given right back to the Tigers.
A good job from Ratcliffe at quarterback. Again, you got a veteran quarterback that's been in there for, 3 years as a starter now. He knows when to do those hard counts, try to draw the defense off, pick up a big 5 yards there and make this this second down a lot more doable probably.
So second and 11. Ratcliffe now going to roll to his right. Nice protection. Into the flat, wide open is Vibrock inside the 20 and finally taken down at the 18-yard line. 25-yard gain, and Ratcliffe has started 3 for 3. Another Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks first down, and the Tigers inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone.
Wow, and so you asked me in the pregame show, what do you think Versailles is going to do, run or pass? I said, I think they're going to start off trying to run. They have started off passing, and they're doing it really well.
Well, real nice balance. A few runs, keep the defense honest, and then go to that misdirection or play action and keep the defense guessing. And I'll tell you what, wide open was Vibrock out in the flat. Ratcliffe now going to call his own number. Positive yardage inside the 15 down to about the 11-yard line. We'll give him 7, going to bring up second down and 3.
And you can see one of the reasons why Ratcliffe is so good at running as a quarterback. He's such a big guy. He falls forward and he picks up 3 yards.
Indeed. So Versailles knocking on the door with their first offensive series of the 2021 season under Warren Sykes, and an impressive first drive here for Versailles.
They're looking good. They look better tonight than they looked all last year when we saw them, and that's saying quite a bit already here early in the season.
Ratcliffe now. He's going to call his own number once again. Nice cut. Tries to get outside inside the 5 to the house. Touchdown. Tigers on the board first. And that was all Ratcliffe from the 11-yard line. Scores. And I'll tell you what, it was blocked up inside. He made a great stutter step. Let's get another look on the Crown Power and Equipment instant replay. Right there. Bounced outside and he was off to the races. No one is catching him. So he starts 3 for 3 on the drive. He also has 3 rushing first downs if you include that touchdown from 11 yards out. So a great start not just for the Tigers but for their senior signal caller.
3 first downs in that drive for Versailles. They had 1 third down conversion to keep the drive going.
The extra point is up and good. And that's Ratcliffe, the senior, who will do the kicking duty. So 7-0 the Tigers. They strike first. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
It's new, it's here, and it's now. It's the Lake Expo app. You asked for it, now Lake Expo is bringing it. Featuring more news, more real estate, with more boating and boats for sale, and more of what's happening at the lake. The Lake Expo app is feeding your need to know. Stay connected to the lake from anywhere. The lake is always just one click away. Download the Lake Expo app today, available on the App Store and Google Play.
And we are back on Lake TV. Of course, for those of you watching tonight's game, in case you got to leave early, you can tune back into Lake TV on Tuesday night to watch the replay of tonight's game. Chris, and what time does that kick off?
Tuesday night, 7:30, and then we do it again. We replay it at Thursday night at midnight if you want to stay up late and watch it.
Heck yeah.
And we'll do that every week.
Used to love watching the Buffalo Sabres replay on Empire Sports Network. Of course, the first live broadcast was blacked out, but if you stayed up till 11, you could watch it. So that's why I spent a lot of late nights growing up watching the Sabres on the free replay.
I was popular with the ladies, so I didn't do that much, but,
Yeah, we all believe that. There's Ratcliffe with the kickoff, fielded at about the 12-yard line. Solid return and nice cutback on the return for the Panthers. It's Tim Williams, the senior, who gets a lot of playing time on all three phases from defense, offense, and special teams. So we'll see here if Noster can't get something going after their first drive went 3 and out.
That was a really nice return. I mean, not just the run, but he caught that line drive kick out of the air, and that's not as easy as it looks. A lot of times those things are knuckleballing, and they're hard to catch. He did a great job.
Yeah, very nice return by Williams, giving the Panthers solid field position. Now Trey Payne back out there. He lines up under center. Inside handoff and buried. Nice job by the defensive tackle, Trace Murdoch, the junior. After about a 3-yard gain, going to bring up second down.
Yeah. So that first drive for Noster, they had a big loss that put them behind early on the first play of the game. Weren't able to overcome that, fumbled a snap and all that stuff. But they did move the ball a little bit, and on that first play there, they pick up 3 yards. So it's kind of it looks like these Panthers have a chance to pick up some positive yardage tonight.
Well, that is how their first offensive sequence began, was a false start before they even snapped the ball. So another penalty here, and that's their third of the game already, not even 8 minutes into the opening period. Of course, you touched on the early season jitters, but second down and 12. And for Noster, they really don't want to let Versailles get the ball back and really gain that momentum completely, because right now it's swinging towards for the home team, and the Panthers need to strike. Lance out of the gun, takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to his tailback, trying to get the edges, Williams, and he will. Gains a lot of that yardage back up to the 36-yard line. Going to bring up about 3rd and 5 here as we get another look at it. Wilson with the stop for Versailles. Really nice job right there. That's actually Sean Floyd with the carry. Really made that first guy miss with a stiff arm, and all of that yardage was gained after initial contact. So 3rd and 6, Chris, a lot easier than 3rd and 12.
The Panthers have been their own worst enemy so far on their first 2 drives. They've moved the ball fairly well, but they've been set back by penalties on both drives. So now we have a big 3rd down, and we'll see if the Tigers defense can step up and get another stop.
A little bit of noise here from the home crowd. 3rd and 5, Lance takes the snap. Little option. Stays up, he throws it out into the flat and just out of the outstretched arms of Ben Funderburg. So that's going to bring up 4th down, and it looks like another punting situation for the visiting Panthers.
Yeah, so again, a nice stop. But you can see some good coaching, Coach Goonover calling that run-pass option. And the guy was open. If the pass had been a little better, if the receiver had been able to haul it in, it would have been a 1st down. But you can see why Coach Goonover's been successful at other places. That was a very nice play.
So 4th down and 5 inside 4 minutes, and tonight's opening quarter of play is the snap. Lance gets off a great boot.
Nice.
This time another Panther bounce, and will roll and stop inside the 20 at about the 18-yard line, where Versailles will get their 2nd offensive series. And Chris, after the opening offensive possession, we talked about Adam Ratcliffe. He was tonight's spotlight player of the game. He's a perfect 3 for 3. Couple of 1st down rushes. Of course, his 11-yard touchdown rush. And it seems to me like he really has some early chemistry with Cole Vibrock. He's got 2 catches already. And then he also has a couple of nice runs. So Vibrock and Ratcliffe really leading the way here for Versailles.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of history together. These kids have played a lot of games together. They've been on the field a lot of minutes over the years together, so they should have that kind of magic together.
Here's the give. Big time run. Here's Edgar. He's all the way across the 40. However, we do have a penalty flag on the field. I'm afraid this one may be coming back.
Wow, that was, you talk about a gaping hole to run through. He had it there, but you can see why. There was a hold in the process to help open that hole. That's a shame, because that was quite a run and quite a pickup there, about, 25 yards or so.
Yeah, that was a solid run. It's going to back him up. Most holdings set you back 10. It looks like it was about 5 yards downfield. So we're at 1st and 15, and that erases a big run. Kyle Flieger,
yeah,
the senior.
So we'll see now if Versailles can overcome their missteps. You know, so far Noster is, they've made mistakes and it's cost them. They've had to punt the ball both drives they've had. We'll see if Versailles can overcome this penalty.
Ratcliffe now rolls to his left. Lance giving chase. Ratcliffe very wisely holds on to it, and a pretty nice gain on the play, all the way up to about the 23-yard line. So we'll give him about 8 yards.
And again, you know, I mean, you got a quarterback like Adam Ratcliffe. He's big, he's strong, and he's fast. Hey, that's a great play. And he was out there. You could see he was looking downfield. There was nobody to throw to, so he just gets what he can get out of that and goes out of bounds without taking a hit.
And really, it was kind of deceiving. Didn't look like a lot, but he picked up 10 yards on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5.
He runs like a gazelle. He just takes some easy strides.
Flieger going to be taken down in the backfield. Great pursuit defensively. Once again for Noster is Sean Floyd, the senior. So a loss of 1, going to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Big 3rd down here. And on that first drive, the Tigers were 1 for 1. They only had one 3rd down conversion that they needed to keep that drive going. They did pull it off, got the 1st down, and it ended up in an opening drive touchdown.
So 3rd down and a long 5. Versailles wanting to keep that offense out here. Ratcliffe fires back into the flat. Nice pass, nice catch. Positive yardage across the 45, all the way up to the 48-yard line. Good for 25 yards. And another 1st down from Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks. And Ratcliffe now 4 for 4. Really nice tight spiral into the flat. And a nice job climbing the ladder and making the catches. Reese Murdoch, just a freshman, makes the play. And that is a big-time gainer. 25 yards and really flips field position.
But I'm telling you, you or I could have completed that pass. He was so wide open out there. The defensive backfield for Noster having some trouble.
Inside give. And that is Ty Edgar, the junior tailback. He has about 4 yards on the play as they're across midfield into Noster territory. And just about 2 minutes and some change left in the opening quarter, in a quarter that's been owned by Versailles. Noster yet to convert a first down in their 2 series, and Versailles just on their second possession here, Chris, moving the football, and you ask, can they overcome that holding call? Well, at this point, the answer is yes.
Big yes, absolutely, and the big plays so far for the Tigers have come through the air. 3 big chunk plays through the air.
Ratcliffe now into the slot, has his man, another first down. Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks first down as Versailles just keeps it moving. This time his pass goes to Edgar for their first down. So perfect 5 for 5 for Ratcliffe to start.
Doesn't this feel like an entirely new era for Versailles Tigers football? They look better so far tonight, just in the first quarter tonight, than we've seen them the last 2 years.
Yeah, and what's interesting is with those big cushions, I don't understand why you don't see more high school programs with those quick passes.
Yeah.
Put it in your playmakers' hands in the flat and let them go to work, and that's certainly what Versailles is doing.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of it.
Feebrock in motion, little read option. Ratcliffe trying to shake the first man there, Adam Harvey. Just a sophomore from the linebacker position, makes a big play, goes for a loss of 1. Going to bring up second down and 11.
Good job from the defensive lineman there for the Panthers. Nowhere to go. They had shut that thing down, and really, for the most part, the Panther defensive line has played fairly well. The big holes have come in the defensive backfield for Noster.
Indeed, so on second and 11, Versailles, they like to go out of this shotgun formation. Very common at this level. Second and long, Ratcliffe. He's flushing to his left, throws across his body, has his man, and on the money. That is hauled in by Logan Rand. That's good for a first down. However, we do have a penalty marker, and it's going to be holding against the offense. So that's going to erase another first down for the Tigers, and we'll see where this spot foul sets the Tigers back to.
Second holding call against the Tigers on this drive. They overcame the first one, picked up a big first down early with a long pass. This one moves them back 10 yards, though, so it's going to make this tough.
Yeah. About second and 18 now from the 48, but we've seen Versailles able to pick up big chunks of yardage, and we'll see if on second and 18 Ratcliffe doesn't have something up his sleeve.
Yeah, those receivers for the Tigers have been wide open so far tonight.
That would have made Ratcliffe a perfect 6 for 6. I'm tracking that closely because I want to see.
Yeah.
Last year, I don't know what his game high was for completions, but this is interesting, and we're going to have a
clock run out.
Timeout or no. Okay, so that's the end of the first quarter as the clock shows 0. So after 1, the hometown Tigers up 7-0, and they have the ball at the 48-yard line. We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital of the Midwest. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With nearly 30 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
This live Versailles High School football game on Lake TV is presented by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Quick Car, Hy-Vee Lake of the Ozarks and Jefferson City, Crown Power and Equipment, Cool Breeze Marine, Mike Heichman State Farm Insurance, Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks, Ozark Homes, Extensive Mobile Detailing, Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, Serdike Yamaha, New Spring Wellness Center, Sunrise Movers, Veracruz Restaurant, LakeExpo.com, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
So we are back. 1 quarter in the books, and the first quarter belonged to the Tigers, the hometown team, looking fairly impressive in that opening quarter.
They sure did. I mean, to tell you, Adam Ratcliffe, as you would expect, senior quarterback, looked real good. But the rest of the team looked pretty strong, too. They had 5 first downs, 2 for 2 on third down conversions, got the touchdown on the opening drive. This is just the second drive. They've pretty much controlled the ball the entire game so far.
Yeah, they have not allowed a first down yet in the first 2 series. So with 1 quarter in the books in the Warren Sites experiment in Versailles, it's off to an awfully good start.
Yeah, it really is. And you can tell, I mean, when good coaches come in and take over, you can tell the difference. And you can tell how much better Versailles is this year than they have been in several years, and that is coaching.
And it's early, but yeah, very promising start in Versailles now. 2nd and 18 as they flip fields, and a little bubble screen hesitation.
Ooh.
And the first incompletion a little low. Logan ran and able to haul it in, but the defense was right there anyway. So 3rd and long now, 11:56 to go, and pretty good crowd getting here a little later than we typically expect in Versailles, but filled up the bleachers pretty nicely here.
They were probably all at the shootout poker run today and waited for the sun to go down, cool off just a little bit.
Cannot argue with that.
Not us. We're
strategy.
Professionals. We're here in the sun, baby.
Well, or the booth. That's
that helps.
Shaded.
Yeah, that helps.
All right, 3rd and long. See if Versailles tries to pick up this first down or if they stay modest on 3rd down. And
Uh-oh. What do we got here?
False start on the offense.
Yep,
so that's going to back them up 5 more. And
so that makes a tough, long 3rd down conversion even tougher and longer here. As Versailles has their work cut out for them. But, I mean, several times tonight they've picked up big yardage on passing plays. They've had receivers running down the field wide open. We'll see if they can figure out a way to get that done again.
A little double move right here from Vbrock in the slot, up the seam for about 53 yards and a touchdown.
3rd and 23. Ratcliffe's got the arm to get it downfield, that's for sure.
Trying to draw him offside. Well, a little screen here to Vbrock, and miscommunication from the Tigers, and exactly what Noster needed was a couple of penalties and some solid defense there. That's going to force Versailles into their first punting situation of the night after that incomplete pass. So Ratcliffe off to an awfully good start, but now 2 incompletions in a row, and Noster's got to love that.
Yeah, and the Panthers put good pressure on Ratcliffe that time, coming from the left side of the defensive line. I think what Versailles was trying to do was throw a screen pass and get beyond him there. They just didn't have time to make it work. It might have been able to work if they'd been able to figure it out.
So 4th down and forever for the Tigers. Ratcliffe, who does the punting duty. That is a good one, and that is going to bounce out the 20, and it's fielded there, and we're going to have a illegal block in the back against the Panthers. That's going to set them back after a really nice return on the play by Gage McCool, the senior. And I don't think there's a much better last name than McCool.
Unless it's Holtz, I guess, huh?
Oh, that old guy on College Game Day, he's out of control.
Nice punting so far from both teams tonight. That was the first punt of the year for Versailles. Pretty nice job in punting. Of course, Noster shooting themselves in the foot again there with that penalty. That'll back them up a little bit. And so far, no first downs for Noster in this game, but not because they haven't moved the ball. It's because some penalties have moved them back and they haven't been able to overcome it.
Yeah, and for the Panthers, they've got some solid playmakers, and those first 2 drives, put them behind you, forget about it. We made the stop we needed. We got it back, and let's go tie the game. That's got to be the message from that Panther sideline.
Yep. Still very early in this game, just started the 2nd quarter.
Little play action into the flat. Great pressure from the Tigers. No chance on the play from quarterback Trey Payne. I mean, Versailles' defensive front was right there in his grill as soon as he pulled that ball out of the tailback's stomach. I'll tell you what, no chance there. And even if you do complete that pass, the Tigers would have been all over him in the flat.
Yeah, Trey Payne just didn't have time to do anything with it back there. Had to throw it fast, and receiver wasn't ready. But pretty good job from Trey Payne at quarterback for Noster so far. He's just a sophomore, and he's done a pretty darn good job. This guy's got a lot of talent. He's going to be pretty good in the next 3 years.
No doubt. This one, of course, included. So, little jet sweep out of the slot. solid yardage, give him about 4 or 5 yards on the carry. That's Tim Williams, the senior. And you'll notice that is becoming so common, not just at the high school level, but at the college level, is that slot receiver coming in motion pre-snap, and then you've got the option, either hand him the football, change the defense's focus to hopefully get that edge. But for Versailles, their defense has been tough so far, and they'll see if they can't give the ball back to their offense as Noster. 3rd down and 5 from their own 24-yard line.
Still no first downs in the game for Noster, looking for their first 3rd down conversion here.
Payne. He's going to scramble to his right, going to try to pick up the first down, and he's got first down yardage up to the 30. That's a Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks first down, and that is the first one of the night for Noster. And looks like we have an injured Tiger on the field, and that is Kyle Flieger. So while they give him medical attention, we'll take a commercial break and be right back on Lake TV.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Back here on Lake TV, as you see bottom right of your screen, Kyle Flieger able to come off the field on his own accord, so love seeing that. And for Noster, they're hoping to ride this momentum after that first down. They got a first down and 10 at the Versailles 31-yard line.
Yeah, so far in this game, Versailles 5 first downs, all of those coming on their in the first quarter, I believe. And then second drive of the game had to punt after a couple of penalties. So they're up 7-0, but Noster getting their first down there has to be picking up a little bit of confidence.
And on the first down carry up the middle, Versailles quick. Oh, some extracurricular activity. That's Ratcliffe getting caught up with one of the Panther players. But about a 4 or 5 yard gain for Floyd. Going to bring up second down. Ratcliffe's got to be careful because he is such a competitor. And the Tigers can ill afford to have their senior signal caller not only cost him yards, but potentially hurt himself in a scuffle away from the play.
Well, you know, and we did several Versailles Tigers basketball games last year, and he was a star on the basketball team. But we noticed a couple times he can get a little heated in there. He's got to keep his emotions under control.
Yeah, such a competitive young man. Nice job on the play to even get positive yardage on the low snap. Ball carrier that time, once again, Sean Floyd, the senior, going to bring up third down and manageable.
Good job by the young sophomore quarterback catching that low snap there. He caught it and was able to do everything in stride, in timing. And, boy, that says a lot for a young sophomore quarterback. He's really impressive so far.
Yeah, that was a very veteran play from the sophomore. And at 3rd and 3, we talk about those 3 to 4 yards sometimes make all the difference.
Yeah.
3rd and 3, your options are much different than they are at 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9.
Big time. And so far in this drive, Noster hasn't hurt themselves with penalties. It's going to be close, but I don't think he's going to get that.
I think he's going to be about the length of a football short. And he even got a good spot.
Yeah.
This looked like his knee hit a little earlier than that. So about, I think it's, they're going to say it's a first down presented by Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks. So 2 first downs on this series from the visiting Panthers. Looks like they may be getting their momentum rolling here a little bit.
Yeah, that was a nice pickup. Boy, I don't think he got that.
The football's in his hand.
Yeah.
Can we roll that back again?
I think he was short.
So the knee is down right there. Ball's right at the 5-yard hash. But tell you what, the officials don't get the luxury of this slow motion, high definition instant replay thanks to the good folks over at Crown Power and Equipment.
Yeah.
First down, solid run up the middle. About 7 yards on the carry. really solid. Sean Floyd exploits a big hole in the defensive line there right up the middle. Wasn't even touched till about 5 yards downfield. And don't look now, but such a promising start for Versailles. But a real nice job by Noster to gain their composure, get a stop, take advantage of a couple of Versailles penalties, and see if they can't get something cooking here on offense.
Yeah, they have definitely found their stride here on this drive, picking up some first downs, 2 first downs so far. And you saw on that first down play, picking up some big yardage there. They're looking pretty strong right here.
Ooh. Run up the middle, another solid gainer, another first down by Sean Floyd. First down by Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks at the 45 into Versailles territory.
Yeah, I tell you what, Noster, those first 2 drives, they hurt themselves with penalties. They have not done that so far in this drive, and it's paying off for them. 3 straight first downs, moving the ball downfield. They're in Tigers territory and feeling pretty good about things right now.
Yeah, after the way this one started for them, it would have been easy to just fold and watch the score get out of hand early, but a pretty drastic shift in momentum here over the last 5 to 6 minutes. Payne, hesitation into the flat, has his man. Good gainer, but really nice tackle on the play. That's Cannon Wilson, the senior, fights off the block and makes a huge open field tackler. That's a much bigger play, but still a positive 7 yards as Payne hits his target in the flat. So 2nd down and 3 now.
Boy, and he was wide open out there in the flat, too. So a good yardage, but really nice tackle out there, as you mentioned, or it would have been a lot more yardage. Good job. And he got off the block to make that tackle.
So 2nd down in 3. Hoping it's going to cool off here a little bit as the night progresses.
First quarter belonged totally to Versailles. Second quarter so far belonging to the Panthers.
Up the middle. On 2nd down and about 1 or 2 yards before the stop made on the play by Murdoch for the Tigers. So a big 3rd down here for Noster as they look to continue to ride this momentum. They'd love to even the score on this possession. Of course, next week we will be in Osage for the Indians home opener as they play host to Moberly. That game will kick off with the Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show at 6:30. Uncle Chris and I will have that call for you on all platforms where Lake TV is found.
Big 3rd down, short. Tigers need to step up, try to make a big stop here.
Up the middle, looking to gain the easy yardage and a first down to the 34-yard line. So another first down here for Noster, quieting this Versailles crowd just a little bit. And really, you could tell both these coaches very experienced. How about this methodical drive, eating up the play clock, resting the defense, and really taking over this second quarter. But the hard part is going to be to punch it in the end zone and convert the extra point to try and tie this game. But I'll tell you, I'm really impressed right now with Versailles' open field tackling because they've yet to miss many tackles. So we'll see if Versailles can keep that going. But tell you what, this sophomore quarterback for the Panthers, he's made a couple of plays so far that have kept them out of trouble as far as low snaps and good decisions. And
another whistle here. You know, the key to this drive so far into Noster has been not making penalties and getting themselves in trouble, and it looks like they're going to be backed up here.
So it's going to be a timeout called by Noster. We'll take a short commercial break and be right back on Lake TV after this.
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve. At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
It's our most protective wash yet. Introducing the Quick Car Ceramic Wash. It's an industrial-grade polymer solution with ceramic nanotechnology, resulting in high-end, advanced scientific protection of your vehicle's finish. The Quick Car Ceramic Wash. Try it on its own or with the monthly Unlimited Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Jefferson City and Osage Beach.
We are back on the other side of a Noster timeout. So that penalty flag was waved off. They got a timeout in prior to the delay of game. So situation 1st and 10 from the Versailles 34-yard line. Just about 5 minutes left here in the first half of play. Of course, Versailles up 7-0, and they'll get the second half kickoff. Of course, don't go anywhere. After the conclusion of our first half, we'll have the Millard Family Chapel's halftime show right here on Lake TV. Chris and I will recap the first half, but we'll also show you the band performance as part of our Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. So you can look forward to that. Can't wait for homecoming season.
I'm still getting my head around football season being here already. It still seems like middle of summer, doesn't it?
All I can think about is with the high school football season kicking off, we're that much closer to Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills hoisting the Lombardi Trophy this year, as they're going to beat Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game 31-20.
Somebody needs to wake Will up. He's dreaming.
They're going to go on to beat Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl for the Bills' first ever Super Bowl championship. Josh Allen's also going to win the MVP, so you heard it here first.
Wow.
Nice pressure. Really great job to elude that pressure. And how about this? What a play by the sophomore, Trey Payne. Eludes 3 would-be sackers for the Tigers. Ends up getting 6 yards out of the play, and shifty feet right there by Payne, huh?
Wow. Instead of losing about 6 yards, picks up 6 yards, and he was dead to rights right there. Should have been tackled, but he is slick, and he's just a sophomore.
Tell you what, a little stutter step. Chris Berman would love that.
Whoop. Yeah. Whoop. Absolutely, and this drive is just getting better and better for the Noster Panthers.
Yeah, but I've seen it so many times at this level, these methodical drives. You know, you're only picking up 3, 4, 5, 6 yards at a time. You get to that goal line and run out of room down the field. Gets a little more challenging. Payne this time runs into a wall. How you do it, Mr. Payne? That's a big loss of 3 yards, and really nice play defensively for Versailles.
And I'll tell you what, young quarterback Trey Payne was not happy with his lineman. When he gets up off the ground after getting sacked, he stepped forward and he was saying something to somebody. He was not happy. That's actually some good, strong leadership from a sophomore when he's yelling at his senior lineman.
Yeah, it's a good point. As a sophomore, you got to be able to take the reins, lead by example, and also be able to call guys out if they miss an assignment. And you want to know who's really good at that was Phillip Rivers.
Yeah,
Remember the way he used to bark at his guys or the other guys? So 3rd down and long for Noster. Tigers hoping to get a stop here. Payne rolls to his right, into the flat, has his man. Nice throw.
Ooh, nice tackle.
Just shy of first down yardage, as McCool made the catch. Going to bring up 4th down and short, and this is definitely 4th down territory for Noster, unless they've got somebody that can bang home a 43-yard field goal. Roll the dice and go for it here.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they've done a good job tonight of being able to pick up just easily 2-3 yards on a play, so they have to feel pretty good about their chances here. We'll see how the Tigers defense, if they can step up and shut them down.
So 4th down and 1. See what Noster does here. Payne gonna line up under center. He's gonna call his own number, and he's got plenty of yardage for another Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks first down. Gonna give them a fresh set of downs, and really, Payne looked incredibly comfortable approaching the line, taking the snap, and got more than enough yards. So Well, Noster with this drive, this has eaten up nearly 7.5 minutes.
Yeah, this has been
so far.
Very impressive drive. They have just, and not many big chunk plays, just little pickups here and there, and they get a first down by 2 or 3 yards like they did on that one on fourth down, a fourth down conversion, but they keep it alive, and now they're knocking on the door.
Payne, quick handoff, and really nice job keeping his balance once again. Number 22, Sean Floyd, the senior, inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone for the first time tonight.
I tell you what, that was a good, strong run there. You see the handoff. He avoids that first tackler, keeps his balance, and keeps picking up some yards.
2nd down and 4 from the 15-yard line now.
They're all big yards, as you mentioned earlier. They get tougher as you get closer to the goal line, and he picked up some good, strong, tough yards there.
Oh, nice job. Ratcliffe tried to take him down and eluded him, did Floyd, but Ratcliffe able to trip him up. So 3rd down here for Noster, and like you said, nothing fancy, nothing cute, just ground and pound and short conversions. Not a huge crowd made the trip for Noster. Got about as many cheerleaders as they do visiting fans. Hopefully that means we got lots of people in Noster watching.
That's right, watching
on Lake TV's
TV.
Game of the Week. Payne, 3rd down, takes the snap. Gonna call his own number into the flat. Nice play inside the 5, touchdown. Really nice play. Gage McCool, he's as cool as the other side of the pillow. Great lead block from the slot receiver and a big conversion for Noster. An impressive drive. Very methodical, eat up nearly 8 minutes and 15 seconds of this second quarter clock. And it's been a story of 2 quarters because the first quarter was owned by the hometown Tigers. And this second quarter, just an incredible game plan. They didn't panic. And these Panthers, they respond. And they are an extra point away. And they look like they're going to try to take the lead.
Yeah, maybe go for 2 here and take the lead with 59 seconds to go in the first half.
Pitch out to McCool. He's able to catch it on a bounce into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good. And how about that? McCool catches the touchdown and then takes in the 2-point conversion. So Noster, they take the lead. It's 8-7. Inside a minute to play in the first half. We'll be right back after this.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
And we are back on Lake TV for our Game of the Week. And how about that answer from Noster? They take it all the way down the field, eating up nearly 8 minutes and some change off the clock. And so they take the lead, 8-7 in Versailles now. They've got about a minute left to work with right now. And we'll see what they do if they try to take that lead prior to the half. Short pooch kick. That takes a Tiger bounce. Out of bounds. That's going to be a legal procedure, and Versailles is going to start with good field position, so no time runs off the clock. About an ideal situation for the Tigers.
Yeah, you know what? In Versailles, in that first quarter, on offense, they didn't have the ball almost the whole second quarter, but they had some big chunk plays through the air passing the ball. The Panther secondary seemed to have some problems covering the Tiger receivers, so Versailles might be able to make some hay here with 59 seconds to go.
And they're going to make them re-kick from
Move it back to the 35.
And so they'll have to re-kick here. Versailles hoping to set up a solid return, see if they can get even better field position.
Look at that beautiful baseball field. Beyond the football field, it's a beautiful complex Versailles has here.
Another one of Audrey J. Walton's specialties. So squib kick fielded at the 42. Solid job by the Tiger up man, very close to midfield. So the Tigers going to get great starting field position. That's Chase Shoemaker, the sophomore. Solid return, and Versailles has it 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
55 seconds, plenty of time for the Tigers here just before halftime to try and do something, especially if they are able to continue with some success through the air. They stopped themselves on their last drive with some penalties. They cannot afford to do that. Both teams have found that out. The only things really that have stopped both teams on offense have been their own penalties.
So 1st down and 10. Ratcliffe out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws to his left into the flat. Has his man. 1st down. Tigers on the quick hitter. It's another Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks 1st down as Murdoch hauls it in for the 11-yard completion. And the Tigers going to keep it moving as they stop the clock, as they reset the chains. 50 seconds now remaining. No huddle offense. Ratcliffe out of the shotgun from the 41.
6 first downs for both teams. This has really been a very closely played first half. Both teams looking fairly good.
Into the flat, incomplete, which is okay. You save a timeout. Versailles still has 2 timeouts left in their pocket. So incomplete as Flieger could not haul that in. So 2nd down and 10. Folks, don't go anywhere. Following the conclusion of our first half, it'll be our Millard Family Chapel's halftime show right here on Lake TV. Uncle Chris and I will recap the first half. We'll have some entertainment on the field for you before we get ready for tonight's second half of action. And we'll also talk about during our halftime show some of the great upcoming programming you can catch on Lake TV. And for those of you that haven't heard, Lake TV excited to announce we've launched our Amazon Fire Stick channel. All you got to do is go search Lake TV and add the channel for not only the live feed, but our on-demand playlist. Ratcliffe now into the flat, out of the reach of his intended target. So 3rd down and 10 now. 30 seconds left here in the first half, and just quick hitter, unable to connect with his target was Ratcliffe on that one.
Yeah, big misfire there. Just threw it behind the receiver. Receiver probably went a little too far. Was trying to do back shoulder there and get out of bounds. But a 3rd and 10 here. Try to keep this drive alive just before halftime.
So as you said, Chris, 3rd and 10. Ratcliffe now calls his own number up the middle. Whoa. Nice little stutter step. 1st down yardage inside the 30. And a big-time play for the Tigers as quarterback Adam Ratcliffe with a 1st down, brought to you by Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks. And then the Tigers call their 2nd timeout. So we'll take a commercial break and be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
You know the meaning of dedication. The early mornings and the late nights spent pursuing your dream. The commitment and passion to turn those dreams into reality. That spirit of dedication is why Central Bank is always there, working behind the scenes, helping you navigate those twists and turns in your journey with solutions that are tailored to meet your business needs. Central Bank. We do business better.
And we are back on Lake TV. Just 24 seconds remaining here. The Tigers have it 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. And they're looking to retake this lead here. 8-7 Noster. Impressive drive here last time for the Panthers. Versailles trying to answer. Ratcliffe, clean pocket, steps up now. He is in some trouble, stays on his feet, really nice job and gets all the way out of bounds. He runs a long, long way, does pick up about 6 or 7 yards, does stop the clock as he gets past the boundary. So second down, and really for Versailles, you got 14 seconds left. Gonna have to take a couple shots here.
Yeah, I mean, that, as nice of a play as that was for Ratcliffe, he did burn a lot of time down to 13 seconds to go before halftime. So they are going to have to do some quick ones. And if he doesn't have time to run around. He needs to just throw it away.
Cannot at the high school level. Intentional grounding every time. So does explain why he might have done that. But yeah, a lot of time wasted into the flat and off the fingertips of the intended target. So, yeah, I didn't know that either at the high school level, but you're not allowed to throw it away. It's like, man, that's crazy to me.
That seems like a dumb rule, doesn't it?
Right, especially at this level, you're trying to keep the kids safe.
Yeah.
Is like, don't want to see these quarterbacks taking these monster shots. Should let them throw the ball away.
He had a receiver open on that, just couldn't hook up with him. It's too bad. They would have picked up some good yardage, maybe put him in field goal position with time running out here on this first half.
Not sure what kind of leg Ratcliffe has, the senior kicker, but yeah, they're getting close to field goal range for most kickers. Nice stutter step from Ratcliffe. Steps up now inside the 20 and gets inside the 15 down to the 12 with 6 seconds left. So maybe time for 2 shots here as they make their way inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone on another Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks first down.
Yes, indeed. And if nothing else, this should put them in field goal range to regain the lead going into the halftime. There's only 6 seconds, so at some point, Coach Seitz has to make the decision, are we going to take a shot at the end zone, maybe 2 shots at the end zone? Do we take 1 shot at the end zone and then kick the field goal? Those are all the things running through Coach's mind right now.
And now we have a timeout called by the Tigers, so we'll take a commercial break and be right back after this.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
Your car and boat are your pride and joy. Here at Extensive Detailing and Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, we're ready to create a shine that lasts. If you want the best, most thorough detail of the lake, it's time to schedule your free consultation. No time, no problem. We can come to you at work, the dock, or at your home, so you never have to change your schedule. And don't forget about our industry-leading ceramic coating for any surface you want to protect. With Extensive Detailing and Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, you're 1 call away from the cleanest boat or car you've ever seen since you took it off the lot.
We welcome you back here to Lake TV's coverage. We'll have high school football and what could be the last play of the half for Sales. Rolling the dice, and they're going for 6. Ratcliffe empty backfield, 4 wide, receiver split. Over the middle, into the end zone, nearly intercepted in and out of the arms of Ben Funderburg, the senior defensive back. Ratcliffe never saw him. He slid right in to the in front of the receiver.
He looked like he was wide open there, and nice play by the defensive back, moving over and breaking it up. Could have intercepted that.
And Versailles now going to send out their field goal kicker. It looks like the final timeout is burned by Coach Seitz and the Versailles Tigers. So we'll take one more commercial break and be right back.
Welcome back to beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, this is Greg at Surdak Yamaha in Osage Beach. Getting out on the water has never been so important to you and your family. With warmer weather on the horizon, now is the perfect time to get your new Yamaha Wave Runner or sport boat ready for some fun. Here at Surdak Yamaha, we've got just what you need. Our 2021 lineup of Yamaha Wave Runners and sport boats features sleek new designs and enhanced technology, so you can enjoy the premium boating experience powered by the #1 brand on the water. Surdak Yamaha has been family-owned and operated since 1971. And this year, we are proud to celebrate 50 years. For job opportunities as well as recreation opportunities, visit Surdak Yamaha in Osage Beach today.
You ride on our reputation at Gary Surdak. You ride on our reputation. You ride on our reputation.
We welcome you back here to Lake TV for what is going to be a 30-yard field goal attempt by Alex Ratcliffe. Kick is up. And he is going to miss it wide left. So that concludes our first half of action. We'll take a commercial break and we'll be back with our Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. Noster leads the Tigers 8-7. We'll be back after this.
Have you heard of vitamin IV drips at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach? IV is a very efficient way to deliver all that goodness from vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a hydrating fluid. Our IV drips can increase your energy level, your wellness, and help you feel great. We can accommodate groups in the comfort of our center in Osage Beach. However, we are excited to let you know that New Spring Wellness Center is also going mobile. Now you can save time and feel better by getting an IV vitamin boost at your event, like bachelor parties, weddings, golf outings, or even a company gathering. Call New Spring Wellness Center, and with a little pre-planning, we will come to you and boost your health.
Moving to the lake is a lot of work, but not with Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you. For packing up and delivering to your new home or simply loading and transferring your belongings, Sunrise Movers is the easy choice for your next move. Sunrise Movers packs your possessions extra carefully, shows up on time, and strives for 5-star customer service every time. Sunrise Movers, the official movers of Lake TV. Give us a call today to get a free estimate. Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
It's now time for the Millard Family Chapel's Funeral Home halftime show with Will and Chris.
We welcome you back to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football. Time for our Millard Family Chapel's halftime show. And Chris, man, story of 2 quarters. Versailles owned that first quarter, but Noster, man, they really hung in there, and they had a really solid second quarter, and they go into the break with an 8-7 lead.
Very impressed by both offenses so far, really, in both defenses, too. Really with Noster early on their first 2 drives, they didn't get first downs because they shot themselves in the foot with penalties, but they were moving the ball, and so that allowed Versailles to dominate that first quarter, get the touchdown on the opening drive, jump out to the 7-0 lead. But then, I tell you what, Noster figured it out. They stopped making penalties. They had the ball for 8 minutes in that second quarter, almost the entire second quarter, scored a touchdown, got the 2-point conversion, has the 1-point lead at halftime. But Versailles, right in that last minute before halftime, had the chance to take the lead. Probably could have, should have, if they could have hit that field goal.
Yeah, and great starting field position on that possession. So kudos to Noster for keeping them from scoring any points after the missed field goal, but get the feeling this one could come down to the wire. Versailles is going to start the second half with the football, and for both sides, impressed with both quarterbacks as far as what they were able to do as far as establishing themselves. The first quarter, like we said, that belonged to Adam Ratcliffe. He completed his first 5 passes. He looked smooth. He was running the football. He was distributing it to different players. Of course, Cole Vebrock, he had a really solid first half, and you see that one. A couple of those throws across his body like that,
yeah,
he completed it. It was really, really impressive. As you see this, it looks pretty accurate on the move as he finds Vebrock once again there. That was a 25-yard gainer early in that second quarter. And then once again, it's a little read option here as Ratcliffe from 11 yards out to pay dirt. So that is Versailles' lone score. And get another look here. Really nice move right there by Adam Ratcliffe. So that was the touchdown for them. Of course, we're going to turn our direction to the field once more because we have a band performance here at Versailles for you. So you can enjoy the rest of our halftime show with some on-the-field entertainment. And then, of course, when we come back here in the broadcast booth, we'll have our second half of action with Versailles receiving the kickoff. So enjoy the halftime performance, and we'll be right back in the booth momentarily.
Released in 2011, Captain America in his patriotic suit and equipped with his shield told us to dare to dream the highest dreams and you will make a difference. Sit back and enjoy the Captain America March. The band is under the direction of director Mrs. Amber Anderson. Fans can see the VHS Marching Band perform at this year's Hillbilly Parade in Laurie, the Apple Festival in Versailles, and all remaining home football games. Ladies and gentlemen, the Tigers...
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve.
At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
Moving to the lake is a lot of work, but not with Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you. For packing up and delivery to your new home or simply loading and transferring your belongings, Sunrise Movers is the easy choice for your next move. Sunrise Movers packs your possessions extra carefully, shows up on time, and strives for 5-star customer service every time. Sunrise Movers, the official movers of Lake TV. Give us a call today to get a free estimate. Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
It's new, it's here, and it's now. It's the Lake Expo app. You asked for it. Now Lake Expo is bringing it. Featuring more news, more real estate, with more boating and boats for sale, and more of what's happening at the lake. The Lake Expo app is feeding your need to know. Stay connected to the lake from anywhere. The lake is always just one click away. Download the Lake Expo app today, available on the App Store and Google Play. Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital of the Midwest. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With nearly 30 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
This live Versailles High School football game on Lake TV is presented by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Quick Car, Hy-Vee Lake of the Ozarks and Jefferson City, Crown Power and Equipment, Cool Breeze Marine, Mike Heichman State Farm Insurance, Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks, Ozark Homes, Extensive Mobile Detailing, Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, Serdike Yamaha, New Spring Wellness Center, Sunrise Movers, Veracruz Restaurant, LakeExpo.com, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve.
At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
We welcome you back here to our Millard Family Chapels halftime show. Of course, Noster out in front 8-7. Versailles, they're going to receive the second half kickoff, so we'll see if they can't get back into the lead. They owned the first quarter again. Noster answered back, so really competitive. Of course, this is just week one of our high school football season. We've got an action-packed schedule this year for you between California, Eldon, Osage, and Versailles, sticking with that Tri-County Conference. And Chris, not just high school football, but you've also got the Lake Area Coaches Show you do each week. Of course, you talk with Coach Jeff Shore for the Camdenton Lakers, and of course then head coach Shannon Jolly with the Osage Indians. And boy, what a ruckus they've got going on in Camdenton over that flag situation.
Oh my gosh.
You see the Attorney General for the state of Missouri issued a letter to Camdenton telling them you're not allowed to prevent any student from holding the flag. They will be able to run onto the field. And Camdenton doesn't seem to know how they got in this situation. They're all No one said a thing, but interesting. Of course, you can stay updated on that situation with this week's A Cup of Coffee with Will and Chris. Uncle Chris and I will talk with you about all the top headlines around the lake area and have a little fun each week. Wednesday morning, you can catch that on Lake TV. Of course, that plays all week long with new episodes coming each week. And, man, Slumberland Furniture, they really roll out the red carpet for us, don't they?
Man, they're wonderful people. Jill Ray and Daryl and everybody over there at Slumberland. So every week we go over there, do the show. And, you know, there's so much to talk about at the lake these days.
Yeah.
We've had some crazy things going on at the lake this year, from a crazy mayor to a crazy realtor to, you know, crazy hospital stuff. So, I mean, it's amazing, but gives us a lot to talk about. And I tell you what, a lot of people have been watching the show. It's been huge, so be sure to tune us in.
Yeah, and a lot of opinions, something that Chris and I are never short of. We have plenty of opinions, and we have no problem sharing those with you. Of course, we are just on the other side of our second half. Kickoff. That's going to wrap up tonight's halftime show presented by our good friends at Millard Family Chapels. Nothing fun about death, but when it comes to that time, I'll tell you what, the folks over at Millard Family Chapels, they're professional, they're compassionate, and Reed Millard and his staff, I'll tell you what, they just go above and beyond. I was talking with Reed earlier this week, and he was telling me about a few of the things he's been doing lately, and they had just a real tragic event take place in a Missouri town where a kid got fatally killed. I mean, he got killed in a terrible accident, and Reed got called on it, and he decided, you know, we're just going to pay for the whole funeral. We're going to donate the casket, take care of it all. And that's really the way those guys are over there at Millard Family Chapels and in Eldon, Missouri. So make sure you remember that name. Hopefully you don't need them soon, but part of life you don't like to talk about or deal with, but it's always good to be prepared, because I'll tell you, when those curveballs come, it's better to be ahead of the game. So we're going to wrap up our halftime show. Uncle Chris and Wild Will will be right back with the second half after this.
It's our most protective wash yet. Introducing the Quick Car Ceramic Wash. It's an industrial-grade polymer solution with ceramic nanotechnology, resulting in high-end, advanced scientific protection of your vehicle's finish. The Quick Car Ceramic Wash. Try it on its own or with the monthly Unlimited Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Jefferson City and Osage Beach.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
You know the meaning of dedication. The early mornings and the late nights spent pursuing your dream. The commitment and passion to turn those dreams into reality. That spirit of dedication is why Central Bank is always there, working behind the scenes, helping you navigate those twists and turns in your journey with solutions that are tailored to meet your business needs. Central Bank. We do business better.
This live Versailles High School football game on Lake TV is presented by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Quick Car, Hy-Vee Lake of the Ozarks and Jefferson City, Crown Power and Equipment, Cool Breeze Marine, Mike Heichman State Farm Insurance, Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks, Ozark Homes, Extensive Mobile Detailing Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, Serdike Yamaha, New Spring Wellness Center, Sunrise Movers, Veracruz Restaurant, LakeExpo.com, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
And we welcome you back to tonight's high school football game of the week right here on Lake TV. Noster 8, the hometown Versailles Tigers 7. Tigers will start with the football here as Noster set to kick off.
I tell you what, very even first half. Versailles with 8 first downs unofficially, Noster with 6. Versailles 1 touchdown on their first drive. It was Noster controlling the ball almost the entire second quarter for a touchdown.
Well, onside kick attempted. It is got by Noster. How about that? Starting the second half with a surprise onside, a perfect kick recovered by Gage McCool. That was very well executed and really caught Versailles napping.
Yeah, look at this. It's perfect. It goes the 10 yards there, and McCool's right there on the sideline to pick it up. And boy, are they cooking with Crisco early.
And how about the job by the first front man? Almost hit him. He was able to elude the football because it would have been illegal touching because it was only about 8 yards downfield. When that would have hit that player for Noster. So
yeah, that's
about that. I don't think anyone was expecting that to start the second half.
We certainly weren't. That was, again, a real good call from the coach down there, catching everybody off guard. And again, this guy's won 3 state titles, so you see some pretty good coaching mind in a play like that. And Noster starting out the second half with the ball in great field position.
First snap here for Trey Payne. Out of the shotgun. Taken down in the backfield by a slew of Tigers. Wilson leading the way. Ball carrier for Noster. Sean Floyd, the senior, goes for a 1-yard loss. Going to bring up second down and long. And I did notice, Chris, as Noster was set to kick, they didn't have it teed up. They had the football sitting flat on the ground, long way instead of up and down. So I was curious if there was a squib coming, but it was quickly discovered. The unexpected onside kick.
Absolutely.
Kind of like Sean Payton in the Super Bowl. You remember that?
Yeah, absolutely. That was quite the call.
One of the gutsiest calls in Super Bowl history.
Probably won the game for him.
Right. They did end up beating the Colts, and of course, what a Super Bowl that was.
Good swarming defense on that first play for the Tigers.
Low snap. From behind is Ratcliffe taking down his counterpart for a 2-yard loss. And Versailles defense here, Johnny on the spot. But Chris, we've noticed through the first half and some low snaps have been an issue for the center for Noster.
And that was a bit of very good coaching for the Tigers there, because you can tell exactly what they talked about at halftime. Okay, when they line up in this position, you go after the quarterback, you take him down, because that's probably what they're going to do. Good call on the defense, and it brings up a 3rd and long.
So 3rd and long, and Chris, I'll tell you, those low snaps, they just throw everything off so drastically. So on 3rd and long, low snap again. Play action over the middle, intercepted, and that one is picked. Guess who? It's Ratcliffe. Intercepting his counterpart on the last play, took him down for a 2-yard loss, and that time, that one was just floated up there for what seemed like forever, and Ratcliffe comes down with what was our first takeaway of the game. And Chris, another low snap, and here's why it's such a big deal. If you run the style of offense that Noster does, you want to take the snap moving backwards. If you have to bend down, it makes about a 2-second difference as far as the defense getting to your quarterback or to the ball carrier, and that was 2 snaps back-to-back that caused havoc for Noster.
Throws off the timing when you're a quarterback and you got to go down and pick that off the carpet like that.
Ratcliffe inside give. That's Edgar. Ty Edgar keeps defenders moving with him and the football. He's got about 4 or 5. He earned every one of those yards there.
Yes, he did. Good, strong leg movement. Keeps those legs moving. You can see he gets hit right there, but just keeps chopping, keeps going, and picks up another 3 or 4 yards after that. Gain of 6 on first down. And you know what? Can't say enough about the Tigers' defense. They were in the hole to start off that drive, and they come up with the interception to turn it around.
No doubt. So the Tigers loving the spot they're in after they got caught off guard on the onside kick. So 2nd down now. Ratcliffe on the option. He pitches it out to Edgar. Edgar tries to get the edge, and then he gets taken down from behind with a horse collar. Personal foul. So that's going to be a penalty flag presented by Veracruz, where hopefully we may be going after tonight's game. Of course, that's going to lead to a 1st down from Central Bank, Lake of the Ozarks, and Versailles. They're going to take advantage of every single extra yard they can as they look to regain momentum. I was really impressed, to be honest, Chris, with the way Noster responded after those first few series, because this one looked like it was headed to be a blowout, headed in the way of the hometown Tigers, but drastic change after that 2nd quarter, and we got a real nail-biter here. That's what we talked about in the pregame show, was both teams are young, both teams are hungry, and both teams would love to start this new chapter in their storied football programs with the win under both first-year head coaches.
Yeah, I mean, everything's new for both these teams with the new coaches coming in, new offense, new defense, new verbiage, new everything. Makes it tough, and both teams have played very clean games.
Ratcliffe into the flat, has his man. About 8 or 9 yards on the play. On the receiving end is Reese Murdoch. I want to give a big shout out to my family watching at home. Of course, my beautiful bride-to-be, Miss Unique, and my little peanut Brenly. Hi, sweetie. Daddy will be home soon to see you. And, of course, the in-laws, Pete and Anita, watching as well. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon enough. Consider that your final warning. So 2nd down and 1. We talked about this down and distance earlier. Great time to do a play action pass, take a shot to the end zone, because 3rd and 1 is super manageable. We'll see what Coach Seitz dials up here. V-Brock in motion. Ratcliffe, little play action. He's going to call his own number. Has 1st down yardage after the modest gain.
Unofficially 10 first downs in the game for Versailles now. Noster has 6. All 6 of those first downs for the Panthers on one drive.
Actually, they say he's just about an inch or so short.
Really?
So
Okay.
I stand corrected. I do apologize. 3rd down in the length of a football.
Wow. You know, after some of the first downs they gave them in that first half, they were giving yards away. They kind of took one away there, maybe.
3rd down and short. Yeah, kind of interesting how that works. V-Brock on the sweep. Tries to get the edge outside. Cut back in, and he is going to be just taken down for a big loss on 3rd and short. Going to lose about 1.5 yards. Going to bring up 4th down and 3. So really nice pursuit on the edge by Noster.
Yeah, really nice because, you know, he kept going further out, and there was nothing there. They strung out the play and made a real nice tackle out on the edge there to keep him from getting the 1st down. So, you know, Versailles with this drive looking really good. Now coming with a 4th down, we'll see if they can pick up, what do they need, about 3 yards to keep this drive alive.
Four wide receivers. Ratcliffe going to try the hard count. Low and incomplete. Looking for his intended target. The throw was low. V-Brock able to haul that in. So a turnover on down. So the interception doesn't come back to bite Noster as they're able to hold the Tigers on downs, and they'll give it back to their starting quarterback, Trey Payne, the sophomore, and see what he can't get cooking.
You know, it's interesting when you look at the statistics and stuff for a game, you know, and they sometimes they tell the story, sometimes they don't, but not getting that 4th down really hurt.
We'll be right back on Lake TV after this.
Hi, I'm Tyler Loftus with Ozark Homes. I'm here to tell you about our off-frame modular homes. Our modular homes are built to the state construction and electrical code. They all have 2x6 exterior walls and are insulated just like a regular site-built home. Also, our homes are completely customizable from the floor plan to the kitchen, the master suite, and much more. As an added bonus, our homes are built inside a factory, so you don't have to worry about the weather affecting your construction time. When you're thinking about a new home, think Ozark Homes, making homeowners' dreams come true for over 30 years.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
think we are back right here on Lake TV. And Chris, I'll tell you what, we were hoping for a competitive one, and it is very competitive here. Noster with the turnover on downs. They're going to take over at their own 40-yard line with great starting field position here. We'll see if the sophomore quarterback can extend this one-point lead for the visiting Panthers.
You know, in the first half, the offenses kind of ran the show. Here early in the second half, it's been defense so far. Great tackle.
Huge play in the backfield by V. Brock. He's made some big plays on offense. That time, he blows that play up in the backfield before it can even start.
I'm so impressed by both the coaches. I mean, you can tell they went in at halftime and they talked about a lot of these different things that we're seeing different in this second half, especially from the defenses. I tell you what, Versailles has really been making a lot of plays in the backfield here so far in the second half. A lot of sacks for losses, or tackles for losses.
So 2nd and long now as we're inside 7 minutes to go in our third quarter. So another penalty flag presented by Vera Cruz as it's a false start on the offense. So 2nd down and 16. Of course, don't forget, folks, next week it'll be Osage playing host to Moberly. But before you can get ready for next weekend, you got to get ready for the next couple of days. The Lake of the Ozarks Shootout, the 33rd annual Lake of the Ozarks Shootout. We will be live tomorrow with our opening ceremonies at 10 o'clock through 4 o'clock in the early evening, and then of course same time on Sunday. Then you can watch the Cool Breeze Marine Award ceremony exclusively on Lake TV's Facebook page. Stutter step. Oh, and that is another big play in the backfield. This time blowing it up is Kyle Flieger. Modest gain going to bring up 3rd down and forever.
And I tell you what, young sophomore quarterback Trey Payne really slow getting up. He's got an ankle issue, it looks like, as he limping off toward the sideline. It looks like he's going to stay in. He's walking it off, but that left ankle looks like it got a little turned on that play.
Hopefully the sophomore is able to shake that off. Cannot afford to lose him. And I'll tell you what, savvy young quarterback for only a sophomore, of course, a small sample size we've got to see, but really a pretty rough start from his offense and a lot of mishaps, some low snaps, and he's continued to overcome those and continued to not only keep his team in this game, but currently clinging to a 1-point lead. Another low snap.
3rd and 14.
The bomb thrown up. And it is caught over the outstretched arm of the would-be defender, and that was a great play by Gage McCool, the senior, all the way down to the 25-yard line. That's good for 39 yards and a huge first down for Noster. The defender there for the Tigers was Cannon Wilson. He jumped just a little too early, went right over his outstretched arm, and McCool there to make the play. And once again, McCool's as cool as the other side of the pillow. Comes up big for the Panthers there. It's 1st down and 10 at the Tiger 25-yard line.
Huge play, and it was actually defended very well by Wilson. He just mistimed his jump. It went over his head and dropped right in the receiver's hands.
No doubt, another low snap. Nice move. Look at this young quarterback. The sophomore inside the 5 to the house. Touchdown. Unbelievable. Trey Payne, the sophomore. He makes a handful of Tiger defenders miss, and he's into the end zone for a 25-yard quarterback run. Noster now 14 unanswered points, and the Tigers have an injured player slow to get up to add insult to injury. We'll take a commercial break and come right back after this.
Your car and boat are your pride and joy. Here at Extensive Detailing and Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, we're ready to create a shine that lasts. If you want the best, most thorough detail of the lake, it's time to schedule your free consultation. No time, no problem. We can come to you at work, the dock, or at your home, so you never have to change your schedule. And don't forget about our industry-leading ceramic coating for any surface you want to protect. With Extensive Detailing and Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, you're one call away from the cleanest boat or car you've ever seen since you took
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
We welcome you back here to Lake TV's Game of the Week, and it was Cole Vibrock shaken up, and a sigh of relief from the Versailles faithful as Vibrock able to make his way to the sideline on his own accord. But the 25-yard quarterback scamper puts the Panthers up 14-7. Once again, they're going to come out and attempt a two-point conversion, it looks like. Payne out of the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right, and he is going to be stopped short. Nice job by the Tiger defense, and that's big because it keeps that a 7-point game.
Yep, huge.
So we'll take a break and come back. The Panthers up 14-7 over the hometown Tigers. We'll be back on Lake TV.
Welcome back to beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Hi, this is Greg at Cerdak Yamaha in Osage Beach. Getting out on the water has never been so important to you and your family. With warmer weather on the horizon, now is the perfect time to get your new Yamaha Wave Runner or sport boat ready for some fun. Here at Cerdak Yamaha, we've got just what you need. Our 2021 lineup of Yamaha Wave Runners and sport boats features sleek new designs and enhanced technology, so you can enjoy the premium boating experience powered by the #1 brand on the water. Cerdak Yamaha has been family owned and operated since 1971. And this year, we are proud to celebrate 50 years. For job opportunities as well as recreation opportunities, visit Cerdak Yamaha in Osage Beach today.
You ride on our reputation at Gary Cerdak. You ride on our reputation. You ride on our reputation.
And we are back on Lake TV's Game of the Week, and 7-0 after the first quarter of play. Versailles was well on their way, taking a 2-score lead. Well, if you blinked, you may have missed it, but Noster has really come on strong the last quarter and a half, and they're up 14-7. And I'll tell you what, really nice job, this sophomore quarterback. I think I've been pretty impressed what I've seen from Mr. Trey Payne.
Oh, my goodness, as a sophomore, and he's dealing with, some low snaps tonight, but he's handled those really well, and a really nice drive there from the Panthers. Up 14-7, they do not get the 2-point conversion. That's huge.
Try another onside, and very nice job recovering that. A savvy play. That's Isaiah Waller, the junior, and I'll tell you what, Noster getting a little creative here in the special teams games, and that's a junior, Isaiah Waller, who doesn't have a ton of experience in varsity action. Really a savvy job to step up and grab the bouncing ball, because those can be so tough to field. You want to stay away because you don't want to muff it. However, it's a live football, so Waller, he falls on it and gives the Tigers excellent field position. 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
You know, it's hard enough to field a round ball in baseball. It's so hard to catch a football because you don't know where that thing's going. So good job falling on that.
Indeed, so 1st down and 10.
Ooh.
Ratcliffe gives it to the tailback and stopped in the backfield. I'll tell you what, adding to what's already been a very impressive night, Sean Floyd. Tackle for a loss in the backfield. Going to bring up 2nd down and 12, and the ball carrier there, Chase Shoemaker, the sophomore for the Tigers, never had a chance.
Nah, they were all over that. Good job from the Panthers defensive lineman there. Tell you what, where Versailles has had some big chunk plays tonight, but not in a while, is through the passing game. We'll see if they can open things up a little bit and pick up some yardage.
Yeah, 2nd down and long, and Versailles, their crowd has gone incredibly quiet. They need something to get excited about. Into the flat, in and out of the hands of Wilson, and that was a really well-thrown ball.
Yeah, it was pretty good, and he was open there.
And he threw it before the receiver came out of his break, and I don't know if Wilson wasn't expecting it, but going to bring up 3rd down and long, and Versailles going to have to find a way to pick up these 12 yards. Otherwise, they're going to give it back to this Panther offense that has all the momentum in the world. Their sophomore quarterback getting more and more confident as the night progresses. So this is a big play here for the Tigers. Hard count from Ratcliffe. Into the flat, and he skips it. Short pass, and the defense starting to show some pressure. Seemed to be getting to Adam Ratcliffe, 4th and 12. So the Tigers going to change personnel and bring in their punt formation.
Yeah, it was a good stop there from the Panther defense. The Tigers had their chances on that second down play. They had an open receiver, just couldn't quite, get it hooked up and pick up those big yards. And then good coverage from the Panthers defense on that third down play. So they shut the Tigers down again. Looks like they're going to get the ball back. And the Tiger defense is going to have to step up if they're going to keep this game close.
Another low snap. Ratcliffe makes a big play, boots it down. He called for a fair catch and then gets up and starts running, does the Panther player. So good coverage on special teams. Going to be first down and 10 from their own 19-yard line for Noster. But did you see that?
Yeah, and the Versailles crowd saw it too. They're yelling at the officials right now why they didn't call that, because it seemed to be pretty obvious.
It'd be nice if they'd turn into cheerleaders more than officials, because they've been awful quiet here recently.
You can see Coach Warren Seitz out there on the field lifting his hands up to the referees saying, "Did you not see that?"
I think that they've got other concerns of their own outside of the officials. Versailles, they're going to have to get something going here. It actually worked out in their favor because he caught it at the 22-yard line and then worked backwards. He loses 3 yards.
Yeah.
Not sure why Versailles is so upset over it, because it worked out for him.
Well, see, there you go. He's got his arm up in the air, calling for the fair catch.
And then look where he catches it, at about the 21, and then he scoots back and they lose 2 yards on the play. So worked out good for the Tigers.
Yeah, but if they called the penalty on that, it'd take it back even further.
Well, I don't think they're supposed to call a penalty. I just think they're supposed to blow the whistle as soon as he catches it.
Oh, there's no penalty for that?
I don't think at the high school level. I may be wrong, but I don't think so. I think once he secures it, they're supposed to blow the
They
whistle.
got some weird high school rules, don't they?
Very, yeah.
Can't throw the ball away.
Yeah,
Right.
It is completely different at all 3 levels. It's kind of weird.
Oh, see, now they're dropping the flag.
Okay, so maybe there is.
So
we'll just have
so
to
they
wait.
did drop the flag, and the Noster guys are going like, "What's going on?" But apparently, Coach Seitz got his message across.
Yeah, I'm all kinds of confused. So let's see what the official call is.
So,
Good.
yep.
So it's a delay of game penalty.
That's what it is. And now they're going to mark off, was it 5 yards? So it cost him 5 yards. And I think that's what it is in college, too, I think.
Right, yeah. So you are correct. It's an illegal fair catch, 5-yard penalty. See if Versailles can't take advantage of having the Panthers backed up inside their own 15-yard line. But tell you what, with the way these Panthers burn this clock, only 4 minutes left in the third, be careful they don't burn this possession into the fourth quarter and score, because the dynamic of this game, Chris, has changed drastically since the end of that first quarter, as we are 2/3 of the way through the third quarter. And right now, Versailles got most of their action out of the way in that first quarter. Of course, Ratcliffe with the interception.
Well, they say this is a game of inches, and so far it really is, because the big play for the Panthers on their last touchdown drive was a Hail Mary pass that just got over the outstretched arms of a Tiger defender that mistimed his jump. That ultimately ended up in a touchdown. Should have been an interception.
Right.
And so, just really game of inches sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. So first down now. They finally get this drive started.
Nice run.
About 5 yards, and contact was made about 1 yard past the line of scrimmage, and really nice job once again by Floyd. Tell you what, we are calling Sean Floyd's name a ton, as well as Gage McCool. So the seniors, 22 and 23, probably the favorite targets of quarterback Trey Payne.
And that was a really nice run. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of room there. He just lowered his head and kept his feet moving, chopping, and he picked up some really good yardage.
3:23 remaining here, and tell you what, they're very intentional about what they want to do. They love to let that play clock run down. It's inside of 8. Carry once again, and a big run once again, and then could have been some extracurricular activity. Looked like a late hit on Versailles and some retaliation coming. Now, typically they get the second guy for the shove afterwards, but it was definitely, take a look here. Looked like number 58 for Versailles comes in late.
Yeah.
That's absolutely unacceptable and unnecessary. Then he throws his hands up like the other guy got him. Nonetheless, it's another first down presented by Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks. And man, I will tell you what.
A big first down, and as you mentioned, you know, these guys, the Panthers, do everything intentionally. They had an 8-minute drive in the second quarter. There's 2:42 left in this third quarter. They just want to eat some time off the clock, move the ball down the field, maybe score another touchdown, and that might be enough to put it out of reach. Tiger defense is going to have to step up.
Well, it's not fun, it's not exciting, but it's effective. Ball's on the ground. I think able to fall back on it was Payne, but tell you what, that was almost a game-changing turnover. Payne does a nice job to stay on that, and I'll tell you what, for the Panther coaching staff, they can breathe a breath of relief, because I'll tell you, that was scary for them. Look at where the ball is at. It's on the 27-yard line. Man.
Good job from Payne to jump on that, baby, because I tell you what, the Tigers were right there. So this brings up a second and about 14. And again, about the only thing that has stopped this Noster offense tonight has been their own penalties or a turnover. And that puts them in the hole a little bit.
Payne now under center. Has his tailback who gets a couple before being tripped up on the play. That's a really nice defensive effort by V-Brock. He's coming up lame on the play. He's got a slight limp, but shoestring tackle, and had he not made that play right there, Floyd may have had a big gainer.
Yeah, he could have popped that out of there. And what Noster has done early in the second half, what Versailles' defense was doing was they were rushing from the edge going after the quarterback. So what the Panthers have started doing is doing quick hitters up the middle, and it's been working for them. But now we've got a 3rd down and 10 and a huge 3rd down.
Indeed, inside a minute to go here in the third quarter. 3rd down and 10, and Chris, you're absolutely right. One of the biggest 3rd downs of the game for this Tiger defense, and we have a whistle, and I think that Noster decides to burn a timeout. So we'll take a commercial break and come right back on Lake TV.
Have you heard of vitamin IV drips at New Spring Wellness Center in Osage Beach? IV is a very efficient way to deliver all that goodness from vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, all in a hydrating fluid. Our IV drips can increase your energy level, your wellness, and help you feel great. We can accommodate groups in the comfort of our center in Osage Beach. However, we are excited to let you know that New Spring Wellness Center is also going mobile. Now you can save time and feel better by getting an IV vitamin boost at your event, like bachelor parties, weddings, golf outings, or even a company gathering. Call New Spring Wellness Center, and with a little pre-planning, we will come to you and boost your health.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Welcome back to Lake TV's coverage of live high school football, and it is a big 3rd and 11 for Noster. They have it at their own 30-yard line, and for the Tigers, equally as important as they trail by 7 with just a little over a quarter to go. They need to get this football back in the hands of Adam Ratcliffe in the offense. So the snap, Payne steps up, and he is going to be nailed. His helmet nearly comes flying off. That's actually a lineman whose helmet pops off, and Payne takes a lick on the play. Gains about half yard, if that. So going to bring up 4th down and 11 as the officials call a timeout. 32 seconds left, so Versailles got a big-time stop, and tell you what, really flying after the football. are these Tiger defenders.
Great pressure from the Tiger defense that time, getting to the young quarterback, Trey Payne, really not giving him many options. His only option was try to scamper out of there. He almost broke out, but they corralled him and got him down. Another low snap.
And that is huge, as that is going to be a turnover on downs at the 19-yard line, and the Tigers start with the football, 1st and 10 inside the Mike Heitman State Farm Insurance red zone. And I'll tell you what, they say that the game can change in a matter of seconds. Well, that's exactly what just happened right there.
Absolutely. So Versailles will start out with the ball.
Can somebody wake up the Versailles faithful?
In the Mike Heitman State Farm red zone here.
They do realize how big of a play that was for this team, don't they?
I think they're still a little tired from the sun today.
May be the case, but how about that? The Tigers catch a huge break and have it 1st down and 10. Ratcliffe out of the gun. He's got Edgar to his right. There's the pitch out. Not a lot doing, and there's going to be a flag thrown as well as a loss on the play. The ball carrier actually Shoemaker in there. So we'll wait and see what the call is here. It's going to be legal block in the back against the Tigers, and that's going to be a big penalty.
Oh, that's a bad one for Versailles there. They're not running that option play well at all. It's just not well timed at all. The pitch is, back. The runner doesn't have any momentum, and the defense is playing that option really well. That is not a play that has been working for the Tigers tonight. They might want to put that one away and not use it again tonight, because that's not looking good at all.
Here's what you do. You really ought to put V-Brock bottom of your screen, fake the inside slant with a pump fake, then go outside on a fade to the end zone and let Ratcliffe air it out here. I don't think that Noster would expect that. However, that is actually the conclusion of our third quarter, so I can't believe how fast it's flown by, but we'll head into the fourth quarter with Noster in front 14-7. However, Versailles knocking on the door. They've got it 1st and forever from the Panther 30. We'll have the rest of this one after this.
Are you tired of the same old boring Mexican food? Then come to Veracruz Mexican Restaurant, where you'll find all of your Mexican favorites on our menu, including our signature burrito caliente and our wide variety of weekday lunch combos, all prepared with the finest and freshest ingredients, with a fun, family-friendly atmosphere. Veracruz is perfect for all occasions. Veracruz Mexican Restaurant. Stop in for a fantastic, authentic Mexican meal or call 573-378-5757 to place a takeout order. We're located off of Highway 5 in Versailles.
It's new, it's here, and it's now. It's the Lake Expo app. You asked for it. Now Lake Expo is bringing it. Featuring more news, more real estate, with more boating and boats for sale, and more of what's happening at the lake. The Lake Expo app is feeding your need to know. Stay connected to the lake from anywhere. The lake is always just one click away. Download the Lake Expo app today, available on the App Store and Google Play.
And we are back right here on Lake TV as we start our fourth quarter of play. Noster 14 straight points after Versailles led after the first, 7-0. Since that point in time, Noster has been in control, but after a bad snap once again on 4th down and long, they take back over on downs, and now a penalty for the Tigers. So it's 1st down and 20 from the 30-yard line.
Yeah, huge penalty, but they're going to the air. They've had some big plays through the air tonight.
There it is, in the 5, touchdown! Tigers from 30 yards out! How about it, Chris? I wanted that play to V-Brock. The up and out, they did exactly that. However, they went to Reese Murdoch, the freshman, his first varsity touchdown in his first game. We do have an injured Tiger on the play, so we'll look at that. It's Ty Edgar, and I think Edgar thought that ball was coming to him. Get another look at it on the Crown Power. There's that pump fake I called for, the up and out. Yeah, Edgar thought it was to him, and he took a hard tumble to the ground.
Hopefully he just had the wind knocked out of him. It didn't look like he was hit or anything or felt awkward. So hopefully, yeah. Hopefully he's all right. He's up and walking, so I think that's what it was.
So now after Edgar able to get to his feet, And Versailles are going to have the extra point attempt here. See if Alex Radefeld can bang it through after the touchdown. Extra point is up, and it is good. So we are tied. 11:53 left in tonight's game of the week on Lake TV. It is a barn burner, folks. We'll be right back with the remainder of this one after this.
Lake of the Ozarks is the boating capital of the Midwest. Did you know that your prop is the most important part of your boat? With nearly 30 years of propeller repair at Lake of the Ozarks, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, is the choice for you. The most advanced in propeller repair and scanning, Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist, can help you boat smarter, go farther, and last longer on beautiful Lake of the Ozarks. Cool Breeze Marine, the prop specialist. Go with the best or stay on shore with the rest.
Hi, I'm Mike Heitman, your local State Farm insurance agent. Please consider contacting me for any and all of your insurance needs.
And we're back on Lake TV. Man, I'll tell you what, Versailles' game plan must be to own the first and last quarter.
Yeah.
Because all the scoring done from Noster in the second and third quarter, and for Versailles, we've got the first and the fourth. So a tale of two ends, deadlocked 14 all, and just one quarter left. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Sometimes the small things make all the difference, and low snaps have been a huge part of this game for Noster.
Fielded now inside the 25, and then corralled there. That's Tim Williams, the senior. Modest gain on the return, so first down and 10. Back out is Trey Payne, the sophomore. See how he responds after the low snap. I know he feel a little frustrated after that low snap. He just had to fall on it.
Well, and the turnover on downs in the punt formation that set up that last Versailles touchdown came because of a bad low snap to the punter. That caused the turnover and allowed Versailles to get the ball back, get it in the end zone, tie it up, and here we are with 11:45 to go, deadlocked at 14.
Yeah, it's a solid start to the 2021 Lake TV high school broadcast schedule, our 9th season doing high school football in the Lake area. Little misdirection play, trying to get the edge, and blown up in the backfield. Guess who? Ratcliffe says, let's go. Just dropped a dime from 30 yards out on the previous possession. Now he comes back on defense, who's already had a handful of big plays, has an interception, has a touchdown run, has a touchdown pass. What else is Ratcliffe going to do tonight?
He's a stud, you know, and I mean, we could see it coming when we saw him as a starter as a sophomore a couple years ago. And obviously, with time, he's just gotten better and better and stronger, and he's sure looking great tonight. Versailles unofficially with 10 first downs in the game. Noster unofficially with 9, and we are deadlocked at 14 on the scoreboard.
So second down and long. Another penalty flag presented by Veracruz, and you tell Trey Payne starting to get a little frustrated with the way some of these things are transpiring for his offense and going in the wrong direction.
And you know, and he is a sophomore, and he's probably going to let those emotions probably run him a little bit more than the older kids would. But on the other hand, he's absolutely right. They cannot afford these penalties that keep backing them up, because that's about the only thing that has stopped the Panthers offense tonight is their own miscues.
Well, that was Sean Floyd who had the illegal procedure, the senior, and the sophomore was, I think, frustrated once again with one of his upperclassmen for their lack of discipline. He goes, come on, guys.
Yeah, he was slapped his thigh pads. You could hear it up here. He was that frustrated. And now you've got a second and long, what about second and 20 right now for the Panthers. It looks like they're going to need a timeout.
They will burn a timeout, so we'll take a commercial break and come back on Lake TV after this.
This live Versailles High School football game on Lake TV is presented by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Quick Car, Hy-Vee Lake of the Ozarks and Jefferson City, Crown Power and Equipment, Cool Breeze Marine, Mike Heichman State Farm Insurance, Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks, Ozark Homes, Extensive Mobile Detailing Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, Serdike Yamaha, New Spring Wellness Center, Sunrise Movers, Veracruz Restaurant, LakeExpo.com, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.
And we are back. We thank you for joining us for tonight's game of the week on Lake TV, our 9th season doing high school football. And for those of you joining us on Como Connect Channel 90, maybe on our Roku channel, maybe our brand new Amazon Fire Stick channel, you could also be watching on our live Facebook stream, or in case you're watching on myleaguetv.com. And for those of you who may be watching on Charter, channel 197, Lake TV has severed our partnership with Charter Spectrum as of middle of September. So if you watch on Charter in SD, it's time you make alternative plans to gain access to Lake TV, and we are available now in more places than ever before. Nice defense again. Ratcliffe with the coverage, nothing doing. And it looked like Williams thought Ratcliffe may have come early, but to no avail. So actually looks like number 8. It's actually number 9, which is Cage Pritchett, the junior.
And you can see here, there's the pass. I think it was good coverage. I don't think he was there. He might have been there just a tad early, but not enough to get a call in that situation. So it brings up a huge 3rd down and 20 here. And if the Tigers can get the stop, get the ball back with 9:48 to go in the game, chance to take the lead and possibly pull out this season opener.
No doubt about it. And 3rd down and forever, as you said. Payne rolls to his right. Gonna throw across his body and incomplete. I think they're gonna get a pass interference call here on the Tiger defender, and if that's a pass interference call, that is gonna be big.
Boy, you know what? I didn't see it as pass interference. Obviously that is what he's thinking out there, but it sure didn't look to me like there was, it looked like they were both going for the ball. It was thrown up in the air. It was.
We'll wait and see here. So really an ill-advised throw.
Yeah, I mean, it's up for grabs. Both guys going for the ball.
Yeah,
that should not be pass interference.
Nah, that's terrible.
If they call that, that's a horrible call.
However, it is also game 1 for our officials, so they've got to shake off the early season jitters. If anything, I thought it might have been offensive pass interference because the defender did a nice job getting in position, and they both were there. So it's interesting you didn't get one on the previous play, but you did that time. Was it a makeup call?
I think that was just a terrible call all the way around.
3rd down, and it is nothing doing on the run, and there is a penalty flag, and you'll notice after the pass interference, Chris, it was a 15-yard penalty. It's not a spot foul.
That's
so
right.
where you would think it was an automatic 1st down, and it's back-to-back penalties. The Tigers get called for a face mask on the play, so they're helping out the Panthers here. And tell you what, be careful. The sophomore sensation Payne may make you pay for that.
Yeah, so they get the 1st down on penalties, on 2 penalties, a really bad pass interference call, and then that face mask on 3rd down. So it's Noster is 6 for 10 unofficially on 3rd down conversions after picking that one up, and that could be a game changer. From getting a stop and getting the ball back in good field position to the Panthers getting a 1st down and keeping the drive alive.
Yeah, just really unfortunate for the Tigers, but good teams overcome and find ways to win, so we'll see if they can't do that. 1st down and 10, the ball thrown incomplete by Payne, so that'll bring up 2nd down and 10, and we can catch our breath. Man, that was a wild, busy sequence there.
That really was.
2 penalties, and wow.
You know what? I am so excited about this football season. This Versailles team has already looked better tonight than they've looked in a couple of years. Coach Warren Seitz is making a huge difference. Osage, really excited over there. The Indians have a coach back that they had several years ago that had a lot of success, and so you, Indian Nation is pretty excited over there. Eldon hoping that they've got some things figured out. So hopefully we've got a good season ahead this year.
Should be for our 9th season.
And California's got a new coach too.
Yeah, had some success under Scroggins. Thought he might be there for a while. So big stop on 2nd down and 10. Nothing doing on the ground for Noster. They're facing a 3rd and 11 now with about 8:45 left in tonight's game. We are deadlocked, as you alluded to moments ago, Chris. 14 all.
8.5 to go in this one. I've been really impressed with this Tigers defense in the second half. They've really stepped up. They've made some great tackles. The defensive line is holding and even getting some penetration, making tackles in the backfield. Really, the only touchdown for Noster in this second half came as courtesy of a Hail Mary pass that set up the touchdown. Other than that, the Tigers defense has done really well.
So 3rd down and 11. Low snap, illegal procedure, and they're going to blow it dead. So going to be false start. And here's a big factor here with 8 minutes to go, Chris. Noster just 1 timeout left on their side. Versailles has all 3, so depending on how the next few minutes progresses, that may be a stat to keep an eye on. Just 1 timeout for Noster. They burned a couple early.
And we've seen...
Oh, and they just burned their last timeout right there.
Oh, wow.
So with 8:07 to go, they're out of timeouts. We'll take a commercial break and be right back after this.
What is COMC? A health center where everyone has access to high-quality, affordable medical, dental, and behavioral health care, regardless of insurance or ability to pay. Offering primary care, preventative, chronic, pediatrics, and OBGYN. COMC even offers comprehensive dental and same-day emergency care. A health center that focuses on every aspect of your health. Everything your family needs to stay healthy. At COMC, your health is our mission.
A move to your dream home should be exciting, not a hassle. That's why you go with the experts at Sunrise Movers, where we do the hard work for you.
Sideline warning as we welcome you back on Lake TV. So Versailles is going to get their official warning for the sideline. So if that happens again, you'll see a 5-yard penalty. So no yards marked off for the first time, just a warning. So 3rd and 11.
Big 3rd down coming up here. We've said that already in this drive, and Noster was able to miraculously get a 1st down after having a 3rd and 20 off of 2 penalties. Now they're 3rd and 11 with 8:06 to go. If they keep this drive alive, great chance, obviously, of scoring the game-winning touchdown. If they have to punt it, then the odds favor the Tigers getting the ball back and maybe scoring the game winner.
Well, still 8 minutes to go, and if they do pick up this 1st down, it's going to move them close to midfield. So with 8 minutes to go, unless they were really able to milk that clock the rest of the way. However, still a lot to be determined before we start talking about that. 3rd down and long. And another penalty flag presented by Veracruz. Hopefully they're open late tonight. I'm telling you, the faithful here at Versailles love to go grab a burrito caliente.
Oh, that spells trouble when you get home, baby. Whoa. So this is, I thought Versailles had jumped offside, but they call illegal motion on the Panthers and walk that off.
Ton of penalties tonight by both teams. They're young, and it is the first game of the season. So 3rd down and 16, a real opportunity here for the home team to get a stop and put the football back in the hands of their senior leader late here in this game.
What we've seen a lot tonight from Noster in this position is they throw the ball up in the air for grabs. One time it worked for him for a huge play. Another time it turned into an interception. And then the 3rd time, a pass interference was called.
And there's a bad snap again, and it's going to be incomplete. He's fortunate he got rid of that. And I feel for Trey Payne, because that has been an ongoing issue all night, is the communication between the center and the quarterback have...
No.
I mean, I'll tell you, sometimes the quarterback and center can be the perfect marriage.
Yeah.
Tonight they've looked like a real marriage.
Well, and it's
all over the place.
It's not the quarterback's fault. I mean, those snaps are coming in bad. And now you've got a 4th down and 16, and they'll probably drop back in punt position. And remember, the last time they did this, the snap was low, got away from him, and it ended up in a turnover on downs.
4th and 16. V-Brock back to receive.
Ooh.
Very nearly blocked. V-Brock very wisely chooses to cover as the defense of coverage on the kick team. They were barreling down on him. So 1st down and 10 at their own 40. So pretty solid field position here for the Tigers.
Yeah, and with 8:02 to go, this is what the Tigers have worked all night for. You know, a chance to be in the driver's seat. And all of a sudden, with that stop, they get the ball back. The game is tied. They are now in the catbird seat. The game belongs to them if they can put a drive together and score some game-winning points.
Yeah, it's been a good game tonight. As you know, Versailles jumped out in front 7-0. Noster 14 unanswered points, and then Versailles, they tie it up recently, so 14 all, and the Tigers looking to regain the lead. Run up the middle and nothing doing. That is a mean hit on Edgar. Wow, I'll tell you what, solid job coming from his linebacker position. That's Adam Harvey, the sophomore. And I'll tell you, both schools, Noster and the Tigers, have a lot of underclassmen that are getting significant playing time.
These guys are going to be good over the next few years. I think they're going to be good this year. This has been a very well-played game, I think, from both teams.
Yeah, minus the penalties, you kind of expect that. Little hitch route, nice play coming back, and a big gainer for the Tigers. Murdoch, he had the touchdown from 30 yards out earlier. Nice play there, and that's a big gainer for the Tigers on the Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks 1st down.
And you could see by that replay, the receiver was wide open over there. Again, that's really been the case all night for this Tigers offense. The Noster defensive backs have not been able to stay with them. The receivers, for the most part, have had plenty of open field throughout the evening, and the Tigers need to take advantage of that.
Well, Murdoch did also just run an incredible comeback route, really sold it, and that's why you saw those 5 or 6 yards of separation. Here's Ratcliffe, and he throws it away, and we'll see if they say they were so. Okay, they pointed to somebody in the flat. So incomplete pass. Ratcliffe wise there to keep it close enough to a guy on the sideline, because even if you were playing in the NFL, he was inside the tackle box, it looked like. So 2nd down and 10. They're inside Noster territory, but Versailles, they don't run as a methodical of an offense as Noster. So with them in Panther territory, they really got to score and hope to get a stop, because you know Noster is going to get another crack at this one.
Yeah, and the run game for the Tigers tonight has not been that good. As you can see there, just shut right down. Good job. And it looks like Ratcliffe might be hurting a little bit after that hit.
I think he just took his time getting up out of frustration. Thank goodness for the Tigers, but solid front pressure, and Ratcliffe goes down for a big loss. So the Panthers giving the Tigers a little taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, great job from the Panther defense, putting plenty of pressure on this, the last 2 plays on the Tiger offense, not giving Ratcliffe any time to throw on 1st down, and then hitting him hard, taking him down on a 2nd down run. So here we go, 3rd down and 14.
And another false start, gonna back him up even 5 more yards, gonna bring up 3rd and almost 20 for the Tigers. And so here's the risk for the Tigers with 3rd and forever. There's only 6:37 left in the game. Noster gets the ball left with inside 6 minutes to go. They have the capability with their offensive game plan to burn the clock and come down and score very late in this game.
Yeah, this is, but as crazy as it sounds, 3rd and 20 is doable for this Versailles team because they've had so many open receivers tonight. Let's see if he gets time to throw it.
He does. He throws it. It is caught inside the 25 to the house. Touchdown, Logan Rand. Are you kidding me? From 40 or 53 yards out, a strike from Adam Ratcliffe, and Rand not only got interfered with, hauled it in and runs to pay dirt 53 yards later. And I'll tell you what, has Adam Ratcliffe had a game tonight or what?
Oh, man, I tell you what, he put that up, kind of threw it up for grabs. But you know, when you got 3rd down and 20, you can throw it up for grabs. And it drops right in. Great catch, great run into the end zone. And the Tigers are back out on top. How about that?
I cannot say enough about the senior. That ball was absolutely perfect. The extra point is up. And it is good as Alex Rattifield extends the Tigers' lead. It's 21-14 with 6:10 left. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back on Lake TV after this.
Sometimes we take things for granted, but it truly is the little things in life that make a big difference and give us our best memories. At Millard Family Chapels, we honor and celebrate those cherished memories, no matter how small, because we know it's those special moments that mean the most to the families we serve.
At Millard Family Chapels, we believe that every day is a gift, and so is every life.
Take time to enjoy it.
So we welcome you back. Look at this throw. Drops back and just throws it up. And really, Rand actually made a pretty good play to slow down and make the catch and then run to pay dirt 53 yards. So Ratcliffe, 2 touchdown passes, a touchdown run, and an interception on defense, as well as 2 tackles for a loss. I don't know. I mean,
you know, that was not an easy catch either, because the defender actually did a pretty good job trying to, you know, blind him and screen him, and really nice catch and then run.
Rattifield with the kickoff, fielded at about the 15-yard line. Nothing doing, and taken down inside the 30. Williams on the return for the Panthers. So now we'll see what the sophomore Trey Payne is made of. 6 minutes to go in tonight's game. Finds himself and his team down a score. Then he's got it 1st down and 10 at his own 28-yard line.
You know, in future years, this might be a Lake TV Classic game of the week, because it's not a high-scoring game, 21-14, but it's been a really good competitive game from the beginning. But you can see a replay of this game next Tuesday night at 7:30 on Lake TV.
Should be a good finish as well. Who knows what could unfold inside these last 6 minutes. So 1st down now. Payne inside give. Decent gain on 1st down. And this is what you expect here. Sean Floyd, the running back, with the 4 or 5 yard gain. And you know, Noster, they want to score a touchdown here, but if they do so, they do not want to leave any time on the clock. Kind of a tough challenge here, because you're worried about 2 things. It's hard enough just to come down and score, but when you're really trying to control the clock as well, be interesting to see how the sophomore leads the Panthers down the field. So Trey Payne.
That was a good 1st down play, some good 4 or 5 yards on that.
Same play once again.
Yep.
Good gainer here. 1st down yardage. 1st down presented by Central Bank as Sean Floyd gets 7. Another 1st down there, and just like that, we've been right near that 40-yard line.
We've been saying Central Bank a lot tonight, because both teams unofficially with 11 1st downs in this game. It really has been a very closely played game. These are 2 well-matched teams, and both coaches said that. They told us going into this game, both coaches actually said, I think we match up well. It should be a good, close, tight game.
We've been tied at 0. We've been tied at 14, and we have 3 lead changes already in tonight's game. Little slot run. Really looked like it was going to be a big gain, and nothing doing. Just a couple of yards. Going to bring up 2nd down, and really nice pursuit on the outside and from the 2nd level for the Tigers. Going to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, pickup of 1 or 2 yards there. And there was, you could hear the Noster coaches yelling about a possible horse collar tackle, and it almost looked like it, but I think since he got hit from both sides, if it was just the one guy bringing him down, that might have been called, but I don't think that, I think it was a pretty good non-call there.
2nd down and 8 now. Already inside of 4 minutes to go. They've already burned 2 minutes and some change here on this drive. Low snap. Payne out under the flat, not a lot doing. Great defense on the play is Tim Williams. Just a couple of yards, going to bring up 3rd down now. Really important here, and with no timeouts left, really 4-down territory here for the Panthers.
I think from here on out, down 3.5 minutes to go in the game, everything is 4-down territory for the Panthers. So it's a 3rd and 7 right now, but they've got 2 downs to get it. What Noster does not want to do, they can't shoot themselves in the foot again, have a penalty to back them up, because their offense tonight has not been big chunk offense. It's been 3 or 4 yards of play, and as long as they're not having penalties, that'll work for them.
No doubt. So 3 minutes and 2 seconds left. 3rd down and 6 here for Noster. They've got it at their own 42-yard line. Low snap again. Picked up by the running back trying to get outside. We do have a penalty flag on the field, but I'll tell you what, that has been the storyline tonight, is the lack of clean snaps between Payne and his center, I'll tell you. Then they continue to line him up out of the shotgun, which is obviously their offensive game plan. However, you'd think they practice that every day leading into the season, but I'll tell you what, it's been a big-time problem for Noster. And
you know, it's almost like getting the yips in baseball. If you're a fielder and, you know, you have it in your mind that you're going to make an error, you can't throw to first base. If you have snap problems, sometimes it just gets in your head.
So 4th down and 6. Potentially the game on the line as Noster out of timeouts. Low snap, and that is it. Again, an incredibly low snap, fielded in the backfield, and that's going to be a turnover on downs, and Versailles takes over. 1st and 10 at the Panther 40. It's about the 15th low snap, and just seems to be getting worse progressively, I feel, for the young center for Noster.
And you can see it here. It's just low. Actually, that wasn't as bad as a lot of the ones before.
Yeah, that actually hit Payne right in the hand. So he's become so accustomed to the low snaps. He's kind of not used to it hitting right in the hands.
Playing with your head sometimes. Huge. So Noster 1 for 2 on 4th downs. They made one earlier in the game, and that led to a touchdown. They don't get that one. It's a turnover on downs, and with 2:40 to go, Versailles can run out this clock with a 1st down because no more timeouts left for Noster.
Yeah, no doubt. It's going to be interesting to see what Coach Seitz chooses to do here, but he's looking at his first win in his first game for the Tigers here in front of his home crowd. And what an incredible start this would be. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Like you said here, if Versailles could get a get a 1st down inside of 1:40, they'll be able to run the clock out. So.
Because the Panthers cannot stop the clock. As you talked early in the 4th quarter, they'd used all their timeouts early in this second half, so they're kind of out of options. The clock will run. We're down to 2 minutes to go, and the Tigers are looking great right now.
1:58 left, still 12 left on the play clock.
Wow.
Ratcliffe going to let the clock run down. Here's the snap, the handoff. Ty Edgar up the middle. He's got about 3 or 4 for a solid gain, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. And so what little hope Noster has lies right here on this play. Now we have an official timeout. So they'll talk about it. Just a reminder, following the conclusion of tonight's game, You can tune in for our post-game show presented by Quick Car in Osage Beach. And get ready, Quick Car's coming to Camdenton as well with their second lake location. They got big-time plans down here. They're also working on a huge new boat or dock cleaning line. They'll come to you. They got this incredible tri-tune with this sprayer on it. It's going to be cool.
Wow.
So 3rd down and 6 here. And the Tigers going to be able to let about another 15 seconds run off the clock. Ratcliffe takes the snap. Trying to fight for extra yardage, and it's going to bring up 4th down and a few. Ratcliffe able to get the extra yardage, so Noster stays tough. Clock, wait, did Versailles call a timeout? Why did the clock stop?
Not sure why they've stopped the clock the last 2 times. So, you know, good, interesting thing. What do you do if you're Versailles here? Do you run it on 4th down, try to run more time off the clock, and not take the chance of having a punt blocked or something? Or do you punt it and try to, you know, put Noster in even deeper field position?
Here's what I would do. There's 20 seconds left on the play clock. They're going to get it down to about 22 seconds left.
Yep.
Then I would probably get Ratcliffe back there, snap it to him deep, let him run around, then either throw it as high as he can or kick it downfield. But right now, here's the final play. Ratcliffe in the backfield. He's taken down. 24 seconds left, and Noster has the football back, and not a lot, but still a little hope the Panthers faithful clinging to. They've got to go a long way and score a touchdown. No timeouts left.
Yeah, and I tell you what, Noster, they have not made their money on the passing game tonight. They have lived on the run game. They had one big pass play, which was Hail Mary that just got over the hands of the defender, and it was a big play for him. It led to a touchdown, but it really wasn't per se a good play for them. It was kind of a lucky play. So they're going to have to get lucky here with the passing game to make something happen in the final seconds.
Well, I'll tell you what, big time stop for Noster. We're going to take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere, folks, as we'll be back after this.
It's our most protective wash yet. Introducing the Quick Car Ceramic Wash. It's an industrial-grade polymer solution with ceramic nanotechnology, resulting in high-end, advanced scientific protection of your vehicle's finish. The Quick Car Ceramic Wash. Try it on its own or with the monthly Unlimited Wash Club today. Quick Car. Quick, easy, and professional every time. In Jefferson City and Osage Beach.
And we are back on Lake TV to what's been a absolute barn burner tonight. It's the hometown Tigers clinging to the 7-point lead, and they are just 23 seconds away from handing first-year head coach Seitz his first win in his first game on the sideline for Versailles.
Seitz has won a state championship elsewhere, so he knows what he's doing. So has the coach on the other side of the field. He's won 3 state championships. Really good coaches, and you can see it in this game tonight. This has been a pleasure of a game to call.
No doubt about it. So here's Payne under pressure. Steps up, and he is going to get basted. 15 seconds left. That is going to do it. There's no way they get back and get a snap off, or is there? 7 seconds left. He's going to try to clock it, and he did with 2.1 seconds left. So really good job. And now we got a flag on the far sideline. So we'll be interesting to see. It'll be very interesting to see here.
I'm guessing.
No timeouts left in an offensive penalty. Is there a runoff for that?
Illegal shift is the call. They're going to walk it off. And you're right. Is there a runoff or not? Apparently not, no, because they were stopping the clock on the play anyway, probably. So one more shot for Noster.
But the snap doesn't count. It was an illegal shift. So it marks it off, and on an offensive penalty, it should be a runoff, I believe. But nonetheless, last play of the game. Payne throws into the flat. And then throws it backwards, and that is gonna do it, folks. The hometown Versailles Tigers pull off the win in their opening game of the season. Head coach Warren Seitz is a winner for the first of what we imagine will be many, many wins here in Versailles. Your final 21-14, the Tigers over the Panthers. We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back with your post-game show presented by Quick Car.
Your time on the water is limited, and Hy-Vee and Osage Beach knows it. Let us do the shopping so you can maximize your lake time. With our Isles online app, you can have your groceries delivered or ready for contactless pickup when you arrive to the lake. With all your grilling favorites, snacks, fresh produce, and home to the lake's largest wine, spirits, and beer department, your weekend at the lake starts with Hy-Vee and Osage Beach, where you'll find a helpful smile in every aisle.
Dig, mow, haul, and comfortably maneuver with a powerful diesel engine. Crown Power proudly sells Kubota's full line of equipment. Maximize the versatility with quick attach tools to switch jobs like a pro. Check out America's best-selling compact tractor, the Kubota L Series. Ask our experts about getting one home today. Available with a trailer and attachments to accomplish all your outdoor needs. Passion, power, performance. Visit your local Crown Power and Equipment dealership today.
It's now time for the Quick Car postgame show.
We welcome you back to our postgame show presented by Quick Car in Osage Beach. William Holtz, Chris Snyder, our first call of the year. And what a game it ended up being tonight, Chris. Versailles gets off to a fast start. Looked like they might run away with this one early. 7-0. They score on 11-yard. Adam Ratcliffe rush, and so that got us started. It was 7-0. Then, guess who is Noster? Back-to-back touchdowns. They take a 14-7 lead. Then it's Ratcliffe 30-yard strike for a touchdown, and then, of course, he would have another long touchdown throw to win the game late to Mr. Rand. So impressive game tonight for Ratcliffe. He had a touchdown run, 2 touchdown passes, an interception, 2 tackles for a loss. But a lot to be excited about for the hometown Tigers. It's been a tough few seasons here. You got a high-profile, big-name head coach that's come in, and you get off to a very tough win. It wasn't easy. Overcame some penalties, overcame some I'd say errant throws and some bad decisions here and there, but it's what good teams do. Early in the season, you know, you overcome those things, you find a way to pull it off, and that's exactly what Versailles did tonight.
There were a lot less penalties and errors for a game one than you usually see tonight. That says a whole lot for both the coaches. And the key tonight, really, for Noster, they had a great team, really good young team, good quarterback and everything. Low snaps killed them, and their own penalties killed them tonight. That shut them down. And then Versailles, in the second half, the defense really picked up, looked great. And the passing game, really from the beginning for the Tigers, was working. The running game didn't work all that great all night long, but the passing game was there, which is interesting because the last couple of years, about all the offense they've had has been Adam Ratcliffe running the ball.
Right.
You know, so just so many positive things for this Versailles team tonight. They found a way to win a game that they could have lost, easily could have lost. They got better as the game went on, especially in the second half. And Coach Seitz shows you that he is a great coach.
Yeah.
I mean, he comes in. I mean, this looked like a completely different Versailles program tonight than what we've seen the last couple of years. And they start off the season with a win, and that's huge.
Yeah, Cole Vibrock, he also had a big game for the Tigers. Of course, Murdoch with a big game, and then Mr. Rand, the wide receiver position, that late game-winning touchdown. So got to give a big kudos to the hometown Tigers. They start 1-0 for the first time in 4 seasons after they snap a 3-year losing streak to the Panthers. So they start the season 1-0, and not sure who Versailles has next week on the schedule. I do know Noster is going to travel and play Blair Oaks, so they got their work cut out for them. But as for the Tigers, big time start, 1-0, gotta feel good. And Chris, you talk about, you know, a new era in Versailles Tigers football with the high profile, big name coach with started at quarterback for the University of Missouri, the fan favorite college team here in Versailles with ties to the university in this town. And then you've got all of these kids that have been here for so long. And not only that, it's really cool when you look at the 4 assistant coaches for Versailles. All 4 played right here at Versailles, and so they like to keep it local. And you know that Coach Seitz is going to be excited to build a special tradition, and his entire coaching staff around him are Versailles alum. So gotta be happy about tonight's game for the Versailles Tigers. As for us here on Lake TV, we'll be in Osage next Friday night as they play host to Moberly. We're looking forward to seeing our first look at Shannon Jolly and what is his second run with the Osage Indians as their new head coach. We'll kick off at 6:30 with the Central Ozarks Medical Center pregame show. We'll talk with both head coaches and get you set for kickoff at 7. But in the meantime, big week on Lake TV tomorrow. Lake of the Ozarks shootout with the pre-race ceremonies at 10 a.m. Of course, then Sunday, again, pre-race ceremonies at 10 a.m. Broadcast runs through 4 p.m. Of course, if you want to be out there on the water tomorrow, be safe. You can check out all the rules and regulations and all things you need to know at lakeexpo.com. And we would recommend trying to get out there early because at 9 o'clock on Sunday, you're going to have the PWC run, which will be cool. And we're expecting some heavy hitters. On behalf of our entire crew, want to give a big shout out to our director of photography, switching in the truck, Mr. Andrew Evans. Of course, our program director, Ricky Smith. Can't forget about Jonah Debert helping with graphics in the truck. Of course, our camera operator up top is our creative services director, Megan Albers. Running the field cam is Tony Williams. Glad to have Tony back for a second season. Of course, he worked with us last year for basketball. Now we're going to bring him on the football crew. This guy right here is Uncle Chris, a.k.a. Chris Schneider. I'm William Holtz, and we want to give a special shout-out to our buddy Joe with Sunrise Movers. Not only is he the owner, co-owner of Sunrise Movers, but today, guy shows up, works about 9 hours in the sun making a move. We needed somebody to fill in and help us out. He shows up, did an excellent job. So big shout out to our buddy Joe. We need to get him to commit right now to the rest of the year.
10 games, baby. And a note that you can see this game next Tuesday night, 7:30. Throughout the whole year, you can see a replay of Friday night's game the next Tuesday at 7:30 and the next Thursday at midnight. So we saw a lot of Versailles fans in the stands watching Lake TV on their phones tonight.
Right, and so you'll get another chance. So thank you to the District of Versailles for all they did to make us feel so welcome and give us our booth. And Coach Seitz did a great job getting us information and communicating throughout the week. So we certainly appreciate it. Looking forward to being back. As for me, folks, I'll be at the shootout all weekend long. So for tonight, signing off. Good night and God bless.
This live Versailles High School football game on Lake TV is presented by Central Ozarks Medical Center, Millard Family Chapels, Quick Car, Hy-Vee Lake of the Ozarks and Jefferson City, Crown Power and Equipment, Cool Breeze Marine, Mike Heichman State Farm Insurance, Central Bank Lake of the Ozarks, Ozark Homes, Extensive Mobile Detailing, Ceramic Pro Lake of the Ozarks, Serdike Yamaha, New Spring Wellness Center, Sunrise Movers, Veracruz Restaurant, LakeExpo.com, and the Missouri State High School Activities Association.